Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. You guys should know this by now. This is Celril the Altmer Noble, a necromancing, vampire, lightning-using, crazy person who is gathering all the relics in Skyrim and beyond to put them in the museum. That's the primary goal of the playthrough, is to get everything into the museum. Now, other than that, our more recent goals, we have, after slaying Alduin, we were then introduced to a certain someone named Merak, or at least his cultists, who sent us to this here island of Solstheim. Technically, we need to get to Merak's temple, but we've agreed to help some Dunmer deal with their Morag Tong problem here, which we're going to do right now. We are going to go deal with some Morag's Tongs. Yes. Later today, I do plan on playing more ESO, but that's in, a couple hours or so. We'll see. For now, we are going to cast Dragonhide before we go in to fight the Morag Tong. And then immediately equip our other stuff. Quick save it. Sneak. And go. Everything looks good so far. This doesn't look good at all. But there is an East Empire Company strongbox. I'll be taking that. Took 10 lockpicks. Damn shame. I heard someone draw their weapon. Weird. Hold on. Dwarven boots. Okay, that's a thing you expect to find.
I heard something.
Oh, you did? You knew you heard something.
Where'd you come from?
Well.
Die!
That's what I call
Done
good
and
teamwork.
done.
Damn shame, Mr. Morag Tong Assassin. Well, time to get our scalpel out and harvest his blood, his heart, his flesh, and his bones. The rest of his junk is just that, junk. I've already gotten Morag Tong sets for the gallery, so it's no big deal. Septims will take. Yes. Anything else? More passage this way, okay. I see bars, that means probably a side path with enemies, right? Yes, a side path with enemies. I'm gonna feed on him. Oh, that was funny. I managed to get a sneak feeding in on him, which makes me very tempted to see what would happen if I were to hit him with Blood Brand and Blood Seed.
Guess that's the last of them.
That's what happens to him. Oh, Surrender went.
Be careful.
Ramarin, you just got all bloody.
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah, about that, Ramarin. You're
Be careful.
yeah, you're full of blood. Oh, jeez. Okay. You're full of blood. Isn't that normal? Yes, it is. Don't worry about it. Harvest heart, flesh, yes. So, everything's good. Everything's normal. Nothing is screwed. Everything is fine. Heavy kite, and actually, yeah, we do have the Morag Tong gear. For whatever reason, I thought, oh, well, I don't have the Morag Tong gear. And the answer is yes, you do. Yes, you do. Ingot, some silver bullion, topaz. That's a decent chest, I guess. Blood, heart, flesh. We're getting a lot of Dunmer blood here on Solstheim. It's going to be very useful for us in making specific types of fire resistance potions. Oh, Chim, grab that book. Exactly. Anything else? Nope. Well, I suppose then, whenever I see like a door like that, it's technically not a door. It's just you got to go that way. But what this reminds me of is Doom. When I see a red key card door, and I'm like, God damn it! Now I'm gonna have to go all around the level looking for the goddamn red key card instead of advancing. Which, I mean, is just part of the game. But, you know. Alright. True Noble's Code. That they need to know that. Why what's this? Amulet of Mafala. Nice. That belongs in a museum. Doesn't do anything. Some alchemy ingredients. More soul gems. Butter. Okay, well that's important. Takes me back to the mountain blade bug, though. Where you destroy a village, you burn it to the ground, and your entire trade window is just full of butter. Your loot window from having burned the village down. I hear a crazy lady. Okay, so there is a target there, and we are going to try to hit him with both blood seed and blood brand. It looks like he got hit by blood seed. What's blood? Blood hex is desperate plea for vitality, lashing out your enemies and replacing lost blood. So if I get hurt, I can do that. That's fine. That guy's gonna pop though. Yes. Oh jeez. I'll send your soul.
It's not my time.
Damn. I wasn't expecting that. It's still the different voice acting there. I get it. It's the Dragonborn DLC, but still. Blood, heart, flesh, bones. Same deal with each of these guys. Blood, heart, flesh, bones. I'm fine with it. Fine with it. Those pull chains are always so weird. To open up those gates, I mean. I always expect to see a button instead. But... no. That one didn't hurt me. Terrible at your job, guys. Okay. Well, blood, heart, flesh. I like how these are the same people from earlier. The ones I let go. So, it's kind of funny. Oh, some gold earrings there. And the manor key and the safe key. So yeah, these are the people who I let live. These, or at least this is one of them. Like, I let her live. And she just appeared in the actual location there. That's kind of weird. So, the fact that I didn't kill her... ooh, Mace of the Fates. That's kind of cool. Anyway, the fact that I didn't kill her just means I had to kill her here. And to think, I actively went out of my way to let her live. And she just put on Morag Tong gear and died. Glorious. Alright. We do need to get a mod to get this guy the proper Morag Tong gear like she has. Let me see here. Pull the chain. Okay, we're gonna jump this. I do notice that there are only a handful, a tiny, tiny handful of mods that, hold on, let me pull this chain. Didn't like that the dungeon looked exactly like a Skyrim run. Oh yeah, I mean, they just reused assets for the Dragonborn DLC. There's a handful of new and interesting assets, but, you know. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pacify these people and try to have a chat. I suspect it won't work, but... what the hell? Let's just go over. Hello. Over here. Okay, I realized I was going to blow things up if I did that, so let's cast Pacify over here.
This should be... your contribution to our community will never be enough. Azura protect you, Celril.
I'm staying out.
Vendel Severin. Pleasure to meet you, Celril. Pleasant journey, Celril.
Look at this. I pacified him, so he's like, your contribution to our community is amazing.
Yes, Sirrah.
Yeah. So that's just an assassin. Interesting. Are you kidding me?
Was your mother a foreigner, or are you just that ugly?
That's glorious. Watch him. He's incredibly stupid. Okay, my followers are doing a great job. Let's take that one down. Yeah. Okay. It's an ancestral ghost. That explains it. Alright, this assassin here, we can do this. You never knew you could talk to him? What are you talking about? He's a normal NPC up until he suddenly turns evil. Alright, well that's all the assassins. Hello.
You've brought so much hope to our people. We are forever in your debt.
Of course. Yeah.
May your path be free from danger.
Did you see that? I join you in death, Father. He just died on the traps. Oh, that's glorious. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do then. I wish I could convince her to go over there, but I don't think it'll work. You know what? Let's fear her. Let's just make her afraid and see what happens. Route. There we go. Go! Go! Rumarn's gonna kill her. Damn it. I need to pacify her so that she isn't, oh, there we go. Look at that. She did a dodge roll and everything. Okay, she's been pacified. She no longer wants to kill us. So I'm hoping she comes back this way, like the other guy did. Because that was glorious when he did. Rumarn, guys, come on. I need to get my followers back here. I'm messing with them. And it's rather funny because now that they're weak-minded. These Morag Tong guys are, and I'm just kind of watching it. She just clunked herself. Here we go, watch this. Here, watch. Oh. Damn you! Alright, let's route them both. No, she's going that way. She's going that way.
House Lala will have its revenge.
Glorious, Skyrim, glorious. Okay, so, we're just gonna grab these corpses, pull them out of the traps before, you know, that happens. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, alright. There we go. So here are their corpses. These are the two from the manor as well. House Halalu will have its revenge. Well, wait, hold on a second. Is that what I think it is? The ice spike. Hold on. Nah, it isn't doing it anymore. That's fine. Extract blood, harvest heart, harvest flesh. Let's see. A ring, Ogrim's dagger. That's nice. Some nice jewelry. Their manor key. Nothing out of the ordinary. Blood, heart, flesh. Serana's getting in the way. Oh, nice. Chitin armor, the Eminent Knight. Yeah, we'll take his whole chitin set. That's glorious, actually. A heavy chitin boots belonged in the museum, apparently. Along with this torque of smithing. Cool. You wear that around your neck and you can smith things better. Ebony dagger, some bones, another Ogrim's dagger. Some septums there, and the chest key. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The Morag Tong assassins can also be harvested. But yes, we convinced the NPCs using fear and pacification to walk into their own traps. And it was hilarious. Alright. That should do it. Let's see what's in the chest. Card of Travelers, Shield of Fishers, Gauntlets of Archery. That's some pretty good stuff. All right, let's dive into the water. Oh no, you killed somebody. Are you the baddies? Yes, they were the baddies. Huh. So they just kind of killed a couple people down here, tortured them. I like how you can open the shackles, but these skeletons are not physics objects. They're rooted in place. Alright. Is that it? I think that's everything. Yeah, I thought maybe there was a unique chest or something around here, but I suspect the key I picked up was for the manor. There were 2 NPCs that were supposed to try to kill me in the manor, and then you kill them in self-defense. Then you go and kill this guy on his own. But I kind of did it. I let them live, and they were relocated here, where I did finally kill them. Which is fine. Like, I did not intend on killing these people. Just the Morag Tongue assassins, but not like her, for example. I didn't intend on killing her. But she decided to join up with them, so what could I do? I mean, shrug, they die. It's that simple. Just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there's an alchemy lab and an enchanting station here. Not that it means anything. That Morag Tongue assassin we didn't need to care about. Alright, yeah, that's about it. Let's go. Ah, a treasure chest I missed with a leather helmet. No, I didn't miss it. I just took everything but the leather helmet. Morag Tongue assassin, nothing good there. And I suppose we're done. Our quest is complete. Let's go back to Raven Rock and tell everyone that we are victorious. I like to add, though, that all of the different locations, like, I've barely been anywhere on Solstheim, so I'm rather interested in all of these areas, like the Pillar of Oblivion and, you know, the various, like, Bloody Grove, Impact Crater, yeah. So, there's a lot of places I just haven't been to, period. Makes me want to check out Tel Mithrin as well. Ah, well, let's get out of here for now. These are the Redoran guards who were sent to help me. They are dead now. Wait a second. Is that bone mold armor with pauldrons? Not just regular bone mold armor. Oh well. Let's head southwest. West by southwest, I should say. Get ourselves back to where we need to be. Well, I found the Bloodied Grove. And ash spawn. Okay. Purify the ash spawn with my clunky mace. Okay, that ash spawn was stronger than the others. Jeez, there was a different one that clunked me on the side there. I managed to drink a potion. Need to drink one more blood. Thanks, game. Okay. We should be fine. Yeah. I did not expect to get that extra hit. Okay, we got this. Where are you going, Rumarn? That an ash hopper? No, it's another ash spawn. It's running away. You killed my friends!
That takes care of that.
It's okay. Let's continue. Yeah, it's just a damn shame that this isn't the good Solstheim. This is the, hey, remember Solstheim? Solstheim. Yes. Alright, let's have a look at the chest here. Soul gems there. Oh, there's Dead Reaver here. He had a lockpick. Everything else he had was kind of worthless. Alright, let's extract the blood, harvest the heart, flesh. Yeah, that's fine. Grab the different ash spawn items. Okay, we should be okay. I am concerned about my number of blood potions, but I do have a lot of human flesh I could use to make new ones, so... Like, I'm down to 30 blood potions, which sounds like a lot until you realize it very much isn't. Did you know there's DLC, or sorry, what it called, microtransaction with the Creation Club that lets you have a terrible, terrible Nyx Hound over and there's a vendor over there. If you have the Creatin' Club in your playthrough. It's pretty awful, actually. But, yep, let me see here. You changed from the uncapper to the experience mod, and it's a much better solution to pass the whole prestige nonsense? Yes, I agree. Okay, let me see here. Lucas pickaxe here. Now we need to use elemental furies. That's how it works. I don't see anything else here. So it looks like Heartstone mysteriously came from Red Mountain. Oh, that burnt Spriggan had ingredients for me. I'll take it. Along with pretty much everything else on this island. Okay, we do need to head west, though. Quick save before we go any further. Are those Ash Spawn? Oh, it's Ash Spawn fighting a Spriggan. Let's fight the Spriggan first. The Spriggan is not dying. Yeah.
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Are you sure victory is ours? I just had to drink another blood potion. For God's sakes. Okay. We're going for the Spriggan first. Then the Lurker. Okay. Spriggan is dead now. Good.
What did I ever do to you?
Got it. Daedra Venom. Right. Ingredients. Search it. Nothing. I mean, there's a lot of loot here, just none of it is very unique or special. It all seems to be extra resources to feed into Skyrim systems, which isn't bad. I actually like it. I'm just saying for the purposes of the gallery and, you know, what I'm doing, it's largely irrelevant. We have found a lot of good items here on Solstheim, don't get me wrong. But, you know, this is an expansion pack in the truest sense of the word, in that it adds new lands with its own set of resources that feed into Skyrim's alchemy, blacksmithing, so on and so forth. You know, Radiant quests, so on. I think it's fine. But I don't think it raises much above the level of fine. All right. Oh, nice. Crabs. Not crabs, clams. I say crabs. Because we're near the ocean? Probably. Ah, well, no big deal. Let's go. I remember this area. It has been too long since I was last there. What Skyrim DLC do you think is the best? Well, obviously Dragonborn, despite my huge misgivings with it. None of the Skyrim DLCs are quote-unquote perfect. They all have huge problems with them, but Dragonborn is the best. It's a true expansion. Whereas the Dawnguard DLC feels more like an extension of the old vampire system with a bunch of, well, needless crap piled on top. It's like, you know, get 2 more Elder Scrolls, okay? Go get a legendary bow, which was in previous games. Okay. You know, it adds Castle Volkihar to the existing space of Skyrim. So again, extension as opposed to expansion. But no, I don't think that any true, like, I've seen a lot of new land mods for Skyrim, but as far as stories go, you could probably get better content in mods, but like attention to detail and whatnot, I don't notice that really in all the new land mods. They seem to be quick and dirty for the most part. Though people are talking up Somerset as being much better now, that's, you know, not necessarily the case. I'll have to look into it. Like, Somerset used to be very, very, very bad. Now it might be less bad. Oh, there's a journal here. Here we go. Moving Solstheim, initial prospects look poor. Yeah, so we got his first journal. We need to gather up...
these things here too?
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. I assume you'll be wanting to dive in and plunder it of its riches at some point, as per the usual?
Well, eventually, when they dig it up, Ramarn. Yes. Good, good, good. You said Sky Oblivion's map seems great. Well, so does Skywind, so does Beyond Skyrim. In fact, I'd argue that Beyond Skyrim Bruma, to this date, is the only released piece of content for Skyrim that actually reaches professional quality standards. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that every mod has to reach professional quality standards. All I'm saying is that there is a threshold where everything below it is just kind of fun fan fiction to do, with kind of trashy fun, just like, it's more Skyrim, let's go play more of it, And then there's stuff like Beyond Skyrim Bruma, which, again, because we can't, like, Sky Oblivion hasn't been released, Skywind hasn't been released, so we can't talk about those. Ditch those from the conversation. Beyond Skyrim Bruma, on the other hand, does satisfy that. It is, for the most part, professional quality. I suspect that it needs maybe a balance pass, maybe some more conveyance. But other than that, the actual land and the things in it, I would argue surpass the Dragonborn DLC necessarily. But then it's only a fraction of the landmass as well. So, you shrug and go, well, it's kind of easy to completely fill in, a small section. What if you make something larger? And that's what they're doing with Cyrodiil. That's why it's taking so long to make Cyrodiil. Give them their time, for sure. Now, let's see here. You said Falskar is up there. Falskar is big and fun, with dungeons to do and a main quest. But the actual landscape is huge, empty, blah. And I still have my misgivings about how they destroy the capital city of Falskar in the main quest, never letting you go in. Like, you go through it once, right? And you see a bunch of houses that you can't enter from the outside while there's chaos going on. Never really liked it. You said the Forgotten City. Well, the Forgotten City is a good mod, but it's definitely not a new land mod either. Yeah, Falskar has problems, but Falskar is just more to do. That's all you need to know. Is more to do. It's quantity over quality. That's the best way to put it. Now, let me see here. What you're looking at. Let's take a moment really quick and chill for the Forgotten City, though. Because the Forgotten City is actually a game on Steam. It hasn't been released yet. But as we can see here, the Forgotten City is currently in production. So anyone who liked the mod should wishlist this on Steam.
Imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it. Take a look at this wondrous place. Complete strangers brought together by the fates to live out our days in a paradise we can never leave. And in all our time together, not a single crime has been committed. Our bond is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. Every moment we're walking on eggshells, and I have grown more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. Someone is about to break the Golden Rule. I need you to talk to my people, help them win their trust, figure out who is about to end our lives. And by any means necessary, stop them. If all else fails, and our darkest fears are realized, I will use my dying breath to give you a second chance. The fate of this city is in your hands.
Yeah, it's the Forgotten City. It's hold on a second. Let me pull up the other one. Yeah, so the Forgotten City is actually on the Nexus here, as you can see. This is a mod for Skyrim. And they said, well, what if we took that mod, made it its own video game, and expanded it? And that's what the Forgotten City on Steam is going to be. It's you know, you can wishlist it now, and when it comes out, you'll be notified. It was supposed to come out in spring 2021. You know, originally it was going to be winter 2020, but then the virus hit. But I highly recommend wishlisting it because, you know, it's something to look at. I'm not saying pre-order it, buy it now. I'm not saying that. Please don't. Please don't pre-order anything. But yeah, do wishlist it so you can check it out when it comes out and see if it's good or not. Anyway, let me see here. You'll have to go look into the details about it. I'm going to get back to Skyrim. Alright, we got to get back to Raven Rock here. Is that an Indoril type project? No, it's its own video game. They're selling it. It's not using Skyrim assets. Go play the Forgotten City mod for Skyrim, and if you play it and go, gee, I wish this was its own game, but had more content, was expanded massively, then the Forgotten City is the game you want to wishlist. Yeah. They basically made the mod. The mod was really good. So they said, let's make a game out of this. And they did. Okay.
You lost?
No, I'm not lost. I need to talk to you about how I've killed the House Halalu people.
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it!
Yep, he's no longer a threat.
Then, it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you?
Slain by the Morag Tong.
Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him.
I did what had to be done.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this.
You mean him? This guy right over here? So what can you tell me about the Severin family?
Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since.
Radio. Okay, goodbye.
Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself. Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adril, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesu, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Thank you, Counselor.
Now, I'm certain Adril was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
Hold on a second. My internet just decided to take a momentary yarp. So, all right, my internet looks like it's stabilized, I guess. Shrug. All right, so more substantial reward, you say? Let's see. What more substantial reward is it?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit.
Okay.
As Counselor, I hereby award you Severin Manor and everything contained within.
Player home.
You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
And, wow, so 2,000...
And the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery.
Hold on, 2,500 septums plus another 10,000 septums, and I got an honorary Redoran necklace. Okay.
My eternal gratitude and blessing.
Yes, so he just gave me 10,000 septums on their own, and then he gave me 25 gold, which are 100 apiece. So there we go. That's yeah.
Let's go with you, friend.
There we go.
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler. I don't know how to thank you.
Right. Whatever.
One moment. You look familiar.
Do I? Do I look familiar?
Stop right there. Where have I seen you before?
No. You have not seen me before. Sorry. Okay. Wasn't the town kind of poor? Well, that guy's the lord of the town. So he's hoarding all the wealth. Remember that a trickle-down economy is actually a, I'm going to gobble up everything and then trickle down a tiny, tiny bit of wealth, just enough to keep the place from collapsing. That's what a trickle-down economy is. Now, as far as the current state of the town, we opened up the ebony mine about 2-3 months ago, and so now the ebony ore is being shipped and traded. That's did you know that ebony ore was originally illegal to trade under the Empire? Serious business. So this is Severin Manor, which belongs to me now. Now my followers they're kind of confused. They don't know where they are. So I'm going to summon them really quick. Using Leader's Teleportation. Yes. Correct. I got the house and, you know, a few thousand septums. It's pretty nice. We're going to really quick give Serana everything except we need to take from her the hominid flesh in a second. First, I'm gonna deal with this whole situation with the black soul gems. Hold on. I've got a lot of ore and other garbage that's just been accumulating. You know, it's not necessarily garbage, just way too much stuff. And Serana will hold on to it for now. Until we can get back to the gallery. That's fine. So... Yes, you're surprised the reward wasn't the privilege of buying the house? That's regular Skyrim. This is the expansion pack where they expect you to, they want you to hang around here for a while and do Radiant quests in a new location, basically. Which is fine. We're gonna give Rumarin all this extra junk. Then we have to see about stolen goods. Alright, so as far as Severin Manor goes, it belongs to me now. Which means I got my own smelter, my own forge, weapon rack, tanning rack, workbench, grindstone. Let's see what's in here. This is follower's room. Yeah, this is the follower's room. Got Skycraw that grows here. Weapon racks, so you can put your weapons up. That's fine. Display cases. Let's take our gems. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. That's fine. Technically, all of this belongs to me, so I'll take it and I'll make sure it goes into the gallery. So this is a good place to own. In general, I mean. So I'm thinking about what I need to do here and what we have available right now. And everything looks great, but I'm contemplating. I need to clear my name with the Veteran Guard. So we're gonna really quick at the base of my bed. I'm going to place all my stolen goods. And we'll come back for it in a moment. Yes. Now we tell Serana, hey, I need like 10,000 septums roughly. Yeah, she has 48,000 septums, so this is fine. We'll just take like 10,000 septums just in case I committed a terrible offense. Actually, if we hit escape, can I see my Raven Rock bounty? Winterhold bounty, Falkreath bounty. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so apparently I have an independent bounty that I need to get cleansed really quick. You guys just kind of hang out here. Just wait. Yeah, Serana, you just wait. And we'll have a chit-chat with one of the Veteran Guards about our territory. Raven Rock Expanded is a great mod, but it also makes the game extra crashy. Hello.
Stop right there. There's no mistake. You've committed crimes against the Dunmer people of Solstheim, and in the name of House Veteran, it's time to face justice.
Alright, fine. I'm with the guild. How about you look the other way? Oh yeah! I did expand the guild influence here. Glorious!
Well, I suppose I could forget that I saw you this time.
Oh, look the other way? Oh, I paid him for no reason. I paid him for no reason. It was a bribe to look the other way, not a, Oh, it didn't clear my bounty. Okay.
One moment.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Mistake.
I'll pay it off.
Good enough.
Good enough, yeah. So we just got transported to the bulwark. Yeah. So you can pay him to look the other way. That's I don't care. I pulled out 10,000 septims. The fact I had to pay an extra 500 does not bother me. All right, I was ready to pay 10,000. This is a drop in the bucket, considering the reward I received from House Halal, or not House Halal, the House Redoran for having done this. Just grab all my stolen goods again. Who cares? There we go. All right. Hello. Okay, we're gonna tell Serraner that I need to deposit all my non-favorited potions, starting at the bottom. Yeah. Now, we also need from Serraner, we need some human hominid flesh. Yes, I have 119 hominid flesh. Where's the cooking pot? Does this place not have a cooking pot? It has an alchemy stand. It has an enchanting lab. Does this manor not have a cooking pot? Are you kidding me? No, it's got to be upstairs. Upstairs. Okay, there is a cooking pot. Good. Good. Now, because hominid flesh is the wrong type of flesh, I'm going to go to my my complete alchemy and swap out the hominid flesh for human flesh. Yes. So there we go. Don't know if it worked or not. Let's find out. Hominid meat. No, I swapped it out twice because I'm extra smart. Give me a second to yeah. Complete alchemy. Only click it once. So human flesh. Bam. That's it. Now we can make potions of blood. Excellent. Good enough. Additionally, we could make roasted elven hearts if we wanted to. Not that we're going to. Debating. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. How are we doing on blood potions now? 76? Well, 76 is an unlucky number in Bethesda. So, good enough. That should do it. Yeah, 96. That's better. That's better. All right. Let's really quick transform our human flesh back to hominid flesh where it can be cooked properly. That's the problem is, yeah, so human flesh back to hominid flesh, and hominid flesh can be cooked. So, as you can see, raw hominid meat, very good. Now, if we want some good stews, there's actually a human stew. If we get carrots, tomatoes, water, salt, and hominid flesh, we can make human stew. Wouldn't that be glorious? But no, we don't need any human stew today. That's good though. We've done what we need to do. We restocked our blood potions. We're gonna tell Serraner that she can take her hominid flesh. Oops, I did not mean to take those. I meant to give them away. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Let's grab the, yeah, that's okay.
I must say, it's so weird to see so many Dark Elves not getting constantly discriminated by hammer-minded Nords. Thank you, Windhelm.
Thank you, Rumarin. Thanks. Okay, so let me, I guess I have to head up to the Temple of Merak. Do that or slay the dragon, which is a Radiant quest I don't need to do right now. Actually, let's see if Rumarin has anything that we could potentially turn in. So if we go to weapons and we go apostrophe S, if we see that there's Azura's Moon, Captain's Sword, nope. Let's see. Nope, there's no one's unique items that I need to pay attention to. Serraner's catching up with the fashion, you said? Well, Serraner is using Daedric armor, which is actually more fitting for her. I need to get her a crown. I need a red version of that crown. But otherwise, I think she's pretty well done there. Yes. Okay.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.
Damn right.
You've succeeded where I've failed by ending the threat to Councillor Morvaine's life. I shall not forget it.
Yes. How are things out? The mines are open again.
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. All I see is a new security problem on our hands. Assisting the Redoran Guard with the Ash Spawn attacks has earned you quite the reputation here. Keep it up.
So I have assisted the Redoran Guard with the Ash Spawn attacks. I have opened the Ebony Mine, allowing them to recover economically. I have also defeated a plot to kill the ruler of this place, and therefore earned my citizenship and a manor there. I'd say I'm pretty well good to go. Let's see if there are any missive forlorn. Tel Mithrin. I should go over to Tel Mithrin and see what's up over there, I think. Good, good, good. You never thought Ocarina of Time was so glitchy then you saw games done quick? Well, I mean, you have to produce those glitches, though. People have spent huge amounts of time figuring out those glitches. I found a couple when I was playing it casually back in the day. And I have to admit, though, I had about a 3-4 year period where I absolutely adored 3D Zelda, but I went back to the older ones pretty quick, and then, you know, on with the Game Boy ones like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Like, I much prefer the 2D Zeldas and the freedom they have. Breath of the Wild is more like the original, I think. Okay. Anyway, let's get out of here. We're gonna go in this direction. Oh yeah, I would just jump over the bulwark. That's kind of funny. Well designed. Alright, so, Tel Mithrin. Did I pick up that quest to get a, deliver a letter? Yeah, we'll grab the letter. Alright, so there's a lady here which wants me to deliver a letter to Tel Mithrin, and I can do that right now. I am A-okay with going to Tel Mithrin, and I might as well make a little bit of coin and make her happy while I'm at it, so no reason not to.
I don't know what you're playing at, Glover.
The mines are open and the shop is busy again. Thank you.
Understandable, considering the differences between us.
On.
I'm not talking about that. I have a knack for smelling trouble, and for some reason you reek of it.
I promise you, I have nothing but good intentions towards everyone in this town.
With the Ash Spawn threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
Really?
Modin Veleth, captain of the Redoran Guard, at your service.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
My men's spirits
okay, hello.
If you ever need apothecary supplies, talk to my wife, Milori.
Right. I'm here for the letter. Of course. It doesn't have the of course dialogue.
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Let me see here. It is currently the first.
Next time you're hungry,
I have 2 days to deliver this letter. I have 2 days to deliver the letter. I'm pretty sure I can get it delivered today, though. Yep. So we just gotta deliver a letter to Tel Mithrin, see what's over there, have a chit-chat with some of the people. You know, general Solstheim stuff, I suppose. It's a new land and new adventures. Adventures, question mark. Oh, hello. Yep. Old ash spawn piles never despawn. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Is that Morag Tong after me? Thankfully, I can summon forth the powers of the Soul Cairn, but Morag Tong? Seriously. Okay. I thought the Morag Tong wouldn't have reason to attack me, but let's charge up the Mace of the Crusader using a human soul. Oh, really? Okay, then. Human soul it is. Soul-y trap.
Still remember how to fight.
Good.
I'll see you.
Excellent. I yield, someone's saying, but it's too late. Using the black star to recharge. Where is he? There he was yielding. He's running. He's running away. All right. Well, we're gonna grab the next soul. Yes. Good. Filthy Noir. He's hiding in a corner. There we go. Okay. Any plans to play Enduril on stream? Not anytime soon, to be honest. It's not that I don't like Enduril, it's that I suppose I would just have to go through the logistics of getting it set up myself on... Enduril is made for Windows, and it's not that it can't be run in Linux, it's just that I have to jump through a couple hoops I, number one, don't want to jump through. That's reason number one. Reason number two is I have a ton of other video games that I want to play. You know, huge list of them. A couple of which are very time consuming. So, reason number three, I am currently 452 hours and 51 minutes into this playthrough, with no chance of that stopping anytime soon. Yeah. Okay. So, extract blood, harvest heart, flesh. Yep. Okay, what do we got here? Morag Tong Assassin. Yeah, so the Morag Tong decided, oh, right, Writ of Execution Celril. Writ of Honorable Execution Celril. The aforementioned personage has been marked for execution as a member of an unlawful guild of assassins in accordance with lawful tradition and the practice of the Morag Tong Guild. Now, did you know that Tong means guild? So this letter literally says the Morag Tong or the Morag Guild. Seriously. The bearer of this is non-disputable document, official sanctioned, has license to kill the personage. Yes. Very good, very good. Well, that's that. I don't need any Morag Tong gear, but hey, I mean, that's kind of funny. Nonetheless, still, my Soul Cairn minion saved me from that attack. Yep. Okay, we can grab that Elven Dagger. Yes. Yep. Kill. Yes, the Morag Tong, or the Morag Guild, depending on how you want to read it. Alright, let's continue. Have I seen a video about the voice lines? Yes. Yeah, well, there is actually a tool right now, believe it or not, that it works for Skyrim. See, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about, so. Yes, here you go. So, here's an example of it being used on having this guy here. Watch.
Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
There you go. So, I mean, people can just make anything they want with the tool. It's pretty shitty, actually. People, you know, talk this up as great, but I think that it's suitable for narration. It is not suitable for voice acting as of yet. I mean, it is an acceptable band-aid for mods when a mod maker does not have voice acting talent. You know, when I say talent, I don't mean talent themselves. I mean they don't have people to voice act with. Like, it's a good placeholder for actual content. But yes.
Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Yes. So, the thing about that... Well, let me grab the actual thing here. Hold on. So, I actually meant, like, UESP said they could not downplay how amazing the synthesizer was. And I replied with, in another 1 to 3 years, I imagine this technique will sound serviceable for professional work. However, I can see this right now being employed in areas where you already have to employ suspension of disbelief, like Elder Scrolls 2, because the world's massive and procedurally generated, right? Then I went on to say, for now, it's uncomfortable to listen to and obvious that it's generated. It needs refinement, for sure. I mentioned to Indigo that it's really only fit for narration, not voice acting. Also, we're going to be running up against a wall soon regarding voice actors' rights. If you generate more dialogue based on someone's existing performance, that throws up ethical concerns, which we'll trample over because we got to have money, you know. But technically, these voice actors are owed their due for having their voice used in this manner. And I'm afraid that legislation's going to get pushed through, or let's just say really bad contracts are going to get pushed through in order to get people, I say push through, I mean push through the industry, not legislation, to get people to basically agree to have, you know, do their one performance, and once their samples are done, like, we don't need to pay you anymore. We got your samples. And that's going to be a serious problem. Now, speaking of another problem. There we go. That's better. Yep. You wonder how it'll go when two voice actors have very similar voices? I mean, we already know that you have to legally account for whose voice is being used. You can have someone actually voice act, you know, it's like take someone's role, essentially. So, you know, you've got someone playing Megatron, and then in the next season, someone else plays Megatron. That's not a problem. Likewise, they legally have to tell you who voiced who. It's in the damn credits. You know, it's good if two people have a similar voice and they're both in the same production. That's a problem. What about voice actors who are deceased? That goes to their estate. In other words, if my grandson inherits all my shit, then he inherits my intellectual property rights as well, and any benefits from that I should have gotten, they should be getting. I'm talking on a moral standpoint. Get ready for legal battles, because that's untreaded territory. Get excited for untreaded territory. Okay, looks like we got bloatflies. Jeez, come on. Yep, they're called ash hunters. AKA bloatflies. Damn it, Rumarin. Oh, I critically struck the ash hunter. Okay. Woo, was scared there for a second. We got him. Yeah, we got him. Get that jelly. That delicious, delicious jelly.
Yeah.
All right. Copyright, enter the public domain. When someone dies, their work does not enter the public domain. No. That is wrong. That is wrong, 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 wrong. Okay. Disney saw to that. You can thank Disney for why that's not the case. Yes. There is a time limit on copyright. Correct. But you'll notice that time limit's being pushed out quite a bit. It's not even reasonable to consider the timeline except for really, really old shit. Because of how, yes. I like how no one even knows the number of it because it's been pushed back so many times. Ah, glorious.
Ah!
Okay, well, hello.
Ah!
Yeah. I just keep getting shot with fireballs. Oh, crap. I'm almost dead. Okay. I have moments until I'm dead. Drink the blood. Drink the resist magic. Drink the resist fire. We got it. Potions. And Soul Cairn minions. Who the hell are you, crazy man? That is a level 84 Breton badass. This guy couldn't kill Alduin, but he could have killed like one of Alduin's lieutenants. Yeah, we fought Alduin. He was like a level 110 badass who summoned tons and tons of minions. So I'm willing to bet this guy could have taken one of Alduin's minions. All right. Ooh, dragon hide. That's good stuff. Cliff Racer! Can't kill it. We're fine. Let's continue on over toward Tel Mithrin. Yes, Alduin was killing the script engine, correct. Said oh, no, Jube lied. Or was incorrect. We know this because Miol the Huntress hunted cliff racers with her father when she was a little girl, which was well after Jube had died. So either Jube lied or was wrong. One of the two. Miol isn't the type of girl to lie about something so stupid. That we gotta kill. Bam. Bam. It's more than likely that Jube was just wrong. He was already a skooma addict when when people started calling him Saint, right? Yeah. Exactly. The they repopulated like the sky version of Skeevers. It's true. And just like they're basically sky rats. They just repopulated. I mean, the very idea of exterminating an entire species is very difficult for one person to accomplish. I would argue nigh impossible because of how fast one can travel versus, you know, the size of the landscape in let's argue arena or Daggerfall size, you know. Like getting across Vardenfell and killing all of them before they repopulate isn't even feasible. This is the tall tales of legends. Never meet your legends. They will never actually. Oh, you said Vivek in his last breath, but yes. My point is, one person going across and purging an entire population of an indigenous animal from an island that is so colossal probably didn't happen. He got his title of saint because that's what people started calling him. Random people. All right, let's use the sunstone. Oh, I apparently already used it today. But yes. I doubt his feats. Let's put it like that. On the face of it, I doubt his feats. And then, you know, Miol gives me extra reason to doubt his feats. You know. Then, of course, the fact that he was a skooma addict who was seeking redemption and validation from other people. Yeah. Alright. We are here in Tel Mithrin. How are you today?
I don't think you belong here. Does Master Neloth know about you?
Aren't you supposed to be in the tower?
Why won't this summoning work? If you must know, I am trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
If you plan on making any smart remarks involving finding a bound dagger spell, I want you to know that I don't care.
The lab is too small. Also, I need the ashy soil. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
It's on your head if something goes wrong.
Yes.
Just let me get back
No
inside.
Ash Guardian. Maybe the book has something.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna purge our Wrathmen really quick, so that we don't get overloaded with NPCs while we have a chit chat with
We don't
her.
get many visitors. Is there something you need?
Yeah. What is this place exactly?
Tel Mithrin. It's the home of Master Neloth. You may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard.
Of course. Telvanni wizard. Let me guess. Skyrim probably smelled like shit. Good to know. Good to know. I had no idea. I hadn't thought to about what Skyrim would smell like, but eventually, when we get full dive MMOs 200 years after my death, then I'm sure people will start smelling high quality content. Yes. Let me see here. It's going to be about another minute before I'm ready to go, sadly. There's a couple things I need to do. But then we're going to go in to see Neloth's tower, and I'm very curious about that. Let me see here. Double checking. Yeah, everything looks good. So, yeah, we can go. So let's, yeah.
Etheric order. I think that's right.
So he lives on a giant mushroom?
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how.
Uh-huh. Are you one of his apprentices?
No, Talvis is his apprentice. I'm his steward. I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithrin.
Right.
All right, then. Oh, rotated. That might work.
Hello?
Master Neloth was furious when the tower withered. It just seemed to happen overnight.
Tell me what happened to this place.
This is Master Neloth's tower. He's a Telvanni wizard.
Okay, tell me about the Telvanni.
You've never heard of the great houses of Morrowind? House Telvanni is the house of the Master Wizard, one of the ruling houses of Morrowind. Master Neloth is one of the oldest and most respected members of House Telvanni.
Okay. You work with Neloth?
Not so much with as for.
Right.
I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of sorcery.
I see. Is he a good teacher?
Well, he is a very great wizard. It's a great honor for him to have taken me as his apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments. Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him.
I see. Tell me about the spell you're practicing.
Yes, I'm trying to summon an Ash Guardian. I'm just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting.
Hold on. You said, is that Sigurd? Yes. Yes, it's Sigurd. From Minecraft. Yes. Sigurd from Minecraft.
What's going on, friends? Welcome back to Minecraft. Today, we are going to get wood. Let's go. Fresh air does wonders for all of us. Whiterun is a lovely city. Looks like that's it.
Yep. He should be chopping wood, exactly. Let me see. What was it? Checking one more thing. I think this was it. Yes. So, here we go.
That would be so great.
Aren't you excited? We're going to be Jedi! Learning the ways of the Force, building a lightsaber.
Ah, of course, you already have one. I'm gonna get one of those stupid training sabers
I wouldn't
and then...
worry about that.
I can't help it. I want to make a good impression.
You seem really nervous.
Aren't you? I mean, well, why would you be? You already have a lightsaber, so you're probably way ahead of me.
All right.
I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate.
I don't need to be rude. Yes.
What can I do for you?
All right, we're going to have our followers just kind of hang back for now. And we'll deal with this here ourselves.
Tart bones? That doesn't even make sense. I'll just ignore that part.
I'll ignore that part. Yikes. You're casting spells and like, I'm just gonna ignore that part. You're gonna die. You're like that. If you want to know how the Full Metal Alchemist happens, that's how the Full Metal Alchemist happens. I'm just gonna ignore that part. Okay. What, you lost your arm and your leg in a catastrophic accident and your brother died? Well, that's unfortunate. What happened? Well, I just ignored that part. So we're going to check out his little place. Same deal. This is an apothecary? Whoa. Is this a full-on alchemist lady? Let's go talk to her. Hello, little Miss Alchemist. Actually, hold on just a moment. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have merchant shoes. Need to get out of here, talk to Rumorin, make sure I didn't accidentally give him my merchant shoes. Merchant shoes may have also gone in the gallery, which I'll be extra annoyed about if that's true. Hold on. Yeah, the merchant shoes went in the gallery. Damn shame. Damn shame.
Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable. I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
What'd you do?
That fetcher told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
What's needed?
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me.
I see. What can you tell me about the headwaters?
It's special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there.
Okay.
Something about the waters attracts them. There are bound to be some there. So be careful.
Right. Let me see. What do you do for Master Neloth exactly?
I am his mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithrin by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithrin, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then.
Right. So, did you grow this tower yourself?
Me? No. That's Master Neloth's doing. I wasn't even born then. It's Telvanni magic at its best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them.
I see. Well, what do you have for
Probably
sale?
have some potions around here that might interest you.
You think your potions interest me? That's funny. I'm a master alchemist. I'm here specifically for alchemical ingredients I can't normally get, like scamp skin, for example. And we'll grab some imp stool. Yeah, not much. Looking at that Daedra heart, like health. Nah, we don't need Daedra heart. Bye. Definitely none of these alchemy ingredients. Don't blame the man right around behind you because your shelves just disappear. That would be silly. That would be completely and totally absurd to blame me just because stuff disappears off your table while you're busy focusing on that mortar and pestle. That's absolutely ridiculous. Yes. All right. Well, now that we've gotten all of that, let's have a look at what quest. Yeah, healing a house. So there's, oh god, it's way up there. Jeez, she's so focused on the task at hand, even though that's not the task she needs to be focusing on. Tel Mithrin. Let's go upstairs and have a chat with our friend. Oh no! This is the best man. How are you?
First, it's ash spawn attacks. Then my home withers. It's almost like someone is out to get me.
You again? Didn't I see you in Raven Rock?
What's this building?
This is a Telvanni tower. It's my citadel, grown from the spores of the giant fungus trees found in Morrowind. Back in the homeland, there are other Telvanni wizards that have them as well.
I see. Tell me about the house, more about the House Telvanni.
Of course you have.
Everyone has heard of the Master Wizards of Morrowind. We are one of the great houses that rule Morrowind.
Of course, of course. So, as Archmage at the College of Winterhold, you and I should share our secrets.
Winterhold? That small college that is falling into the Sea of Ghosts? You're the one that recovered the Staff of Magnus. Impressive.
Talvis should finish his apprenticeship in a couple of decades. Come see me then. I think I could teach you a trick or two.
Glorious. Glorious. Come back in a couple decades. You know, when I need an apprentice. You're the Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I could probably teach you a trick or two. Geez, Nerevar at Red Mountain. That belongs in a museum.
How am I supposed to get anything done with part of the tower withered like this?
He can just see me if I'm moving around. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Let's pick up that soul gem. Sure. A lot of soul gems we can grab, and we got a book for the museum already, so I'm pretty happy with that. Very happy with that, in fact. There's the House of Troubles. Already got that book, though. Mostly here gathering rare mushrooms. Sometimes difficult to get a hold of mushrooms in massive quantities, so it's nice to just be able to walk into a house and be like, hey, you're made of mushrooms. Where are all the mushrooms? There are the mushrooms. Okay. Let me see here. Yep. A lot of mushrooms. And Horker attacks, apparently. I suppose Master Neloth needs to know about Horker attacks, right? Do you know how many books you're missing? Absolutely not. I have a good portion of them. Wow. I'm just looking at the fact that this is where the bed is.
Clumsy oaf!
Isn't that right? I bumped into something. I bumped into this, the wine that's on the ground. So he had to chastise me for doing that. Despite the fact I'm stealing all the things from the house. Not all the things, just a good number of them. I'm glad I got that book, though. That is something I did not expect to find here. Anything else? Apples. You really don't need apples. There's Soul Gem. Soul Trap. So why is there a map of Skyrim here? It seems a bit odd. Just a bit odd. And this is the room with his staff enchanter. It's kind of funny. We have our own staff enchanter already. In the gallery. Aryan made it. I mean, that Aryan is as good a wizard as Neloth. Which is hilarious if you think about it. But then again, Aryan holds Daedric relics between realms where the Daedra can't reach them, so... yeah, he's a bit insane. Okay. Roll! Did I say whoa? Hello, Neloth.
If you're going to be up here, stay out of my way.
So, what do you got for sale, exactly?
Mostly staffs. They're my specialty.
But you also have Sermons of Vivek. I need this one, and I need this one, and I need that one, and I need this one, and Bible of Deep Ones, please. Caius' letters. Caius' visit to Uriel's tomb. So yeah, we're getting a decent amount of books. I didn't think I would be buying books. Telvanni Master Necklace? No thanks. Letter for Pnael. The prices don't seem that high. Almost like I have a full... I have a lot of relics that reduce the price of things. Minutes in the of the Lusty Argonian Historical Society. Glorious. Neloth's staff itself. Neverine cult notes. Nords in worship. Yes. Okay. Azura's Wrath. Really? No, it's Azura's Wrath. Okay. Special Flora of... yeah, Shore. Son of Shore. Okay. That historical society was created from Crassus himself, perhaps. Although, yes. Let me see here. Eldritch Blast. Hurl into Oblivion. Crazy. Pull through Shadow. Shadow Dance. Don't care about that too much. Aha. Scroll. The Dragon's Chilled Blood. Dusk and Ale. 500 Mighty Companions. Thereabouts. 5 Tenants. Pretty sure... Oh god, there's more. Yeah, the creation myth of... let's see... Okay, Volume 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, don't forget about Tiber Septim's meeting with Cyrus the Restless. Yeah, that's fine. We're still missing specific books, but this is interesting. Vex Teachings, Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, these are all museum items. So we've managed to pay Neloth quite a bit for extra books in his collection. These are all part of the museum. Give me a second here. We're going to look at these. We need to really quick just read them. That gives us a little tiny bit of experience. Reading books give us a little bit of level progress. A minuscule amount, but it also marks the red books so that we don't want to pick them up again. Pretty important. All right. Read them all and double check. I mean, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. I just wanted to do that so I wouldn't run across them randomly and go, oh, well, I have to read, I have to buy this book or I have to pick this book up and it's just a duplicate. So, you know. Wait, the letters... I was gonna say, the Hunter Notes? Oh, histories of pre-marriage, yes. Okay. I was gonna say, Lamont of Penale? Yes. Lamont for Penale, yes. Yeah. It's unfortunate that the lore books got smaller. Pentus Oculatus letter. It's unfortunate that the lore books got shorter and shorter until ESO comes around. They're just like 1 page, you know. Technically 2 pages, you know. 2 columns, I should say. I understand why that's the case, but it's kind of sad. So, You've been doing a restoration project for the out-of-game texts. Please do, if you have the opportunity, go to my Discord server, and if you have a link for such a restoration project, put that in my link spam channel so I can have a chance at not only going over it, but likely sharing it with people, because I suspect there are a handful of people who would be interested. I won't have a time to contact them for a couple days, but, you know, it'll be when I find myself with some extra time, I could share it with them, and that would be cool. All right. Let's continue reading Shore, Son of Shore. We got a bombardment scroll. Steady stream of explosive projectiles. I mean, fine. Dremora Mentor, sure. Illusionary Flames, Inferno. Nature's Balance. Swaps health percentages of the caster with a living target. Oh, that's terrible. Oathbound Guardian, sure. Strength of Earth, yes. Thundercrack, Magnet. Do not read Strange Device. This activates Dwemer tech. It sends us to the moon to fight Dwemer. We're not doing that. It doesn't send us directly there, but, you know, it starts the quest, and we're not doing that today. So, I'm gonna keep going. Yes. it's cute how you assume there's just one magic mod. All right, let's get going. Gonna keep going down the list here. Yeah. Yes. Well, either way, when it is public, please do share on the Discord. Yes, I make fun of the trial of Vivec. I don't personally respect it, but the history of it is interesting. Like the idea that people actually got together and did a role-playing session, that's interesting. I don't respect it within the context of the Elder Scrolls as a story. I think that it's out of place and bad. But the history that a group of people got together and did a role-playing session about it, that's interesting to me. So, yeah. Let me see here. Anyway, let's show off a terrible meme here if we have the opportunity, which is here it is. Okay, so for those who don't know about Vivec's trial, if we want to summarize it, this basically describes it right there. Is this little comic basically describes it. There you go. Yes. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. We're just getting all these books read. Yes. I gained a level because I've read enough books. I now know so much, and yet I am not done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's basically me. I like how I was going to call him Vivec because I was looking at Vec's teachings, but no. I thought just for an instant, oh, well, Neloth's playing me in real life. Where did I put? Oh, yeah. Okay. We did it. We've read all the books. Now if we come across a new book, just kidding. But no, if we come across a new book, we will know that it's new. These deliveries we don't really need to look at too much. Wait, who needs to like just get dismissive? No, is it straight to Neloth? No, Drashan. Drashan? Who's Drashan? Then Ashhopper Jelly, which I don't need to worry about. But yeah, everything's red. That's the important part, except for the strange device, which I refuse to read for reasons. Good enough. That's good enough. It's an invitation. I don't need to read it. Okay. So, as I was saying, Neloth.
The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. Secrets I mean to uncover.
Right, but what can you tell me about Morrowind?
It is the only place where silt striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here when I arrived.
Makes sense to me. Hold on a second. So can I help you with your research?
I do have a new spell I'm working on. I hope to be able to conjure ash spawn.
Right.
If I could get a sample of ash from an ash spawn, that would be quite useful. I've made this special tool that will extract... Well, you don't need to know the details. Just go harvest a sample. Of course, the creature will have to be dead first, but I trust that's something you can bring about.
I've killed all the ash spawn already, so... oh, nice! We got an ash extractor for the museum. Glorious. Well, we have to collect ash from an ash spawn. I wonder if the existing corpses will work. Probably not. But let's see. Do you think someone's out to get you?
I don't know, but I mean to find out.
Right.
I still have some research to do before I'll know anything for certain.
I see. Well then.
That's that, then.
That's that. Let's go collect some ash. I mean, I already have a blood extractor. Why not use an ash extractor on top of that? Looks good to me. Looks great to me, actually. We've got a lot to do here in not Morrowind.
You've got to help me. I conjured an Ash Guardian, and now it's running amok.
How did an Ash Guardian get loose?
I am embarrassed to admit that it was my fault. Master Neloth refused to teach me the Ash Guardian spell, so I read his spellbook on my own and learned it. Something went wrong when I cast it. The creature was attacking everything in sight.
I see. And why don't you destroy it?
I need to keep Master Neloth distracted so he doesn't find out what I did. There is no telling what he would do to me. While you are taking care of the creature, I'll try to figure out what went wrong.
All right, I'll destroy it for you.
Thank you. I was hoping you would. Hurry. I'll keep Master Neloth distracted.
Who's there?
Time to end this.
Who's there? Oh wow, we just destroyed all his magicka, so we just need to...
Stand still. Teamwork right there.
Bam. The Ash Guardian is defeated. Well, that's it. Hold on a second. Excuse me, sir. He already left. I need to distract Neloth. I need to distract him. Yeah, I killed it already. I'm only level 77. Sorry, did I say 77? I meant to say 78. That was a lot of books we read. I'm impressed. Most of those belong in a museum. Float me up.
I'm still waiting for that ash sample from an ash spawn.
Travis actually summoned an Ash Guardian outside.
What? That fool. His incompetence made this mess. Let's see how he decides to clean it up.
Oh, I love it.
My apprentice has overstepped his bounds this time.
Is it done? Is the Ash Guardian gone?
Yes, I've destroyed it.
What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out.
He already has.
I can't pay you, but I could teach you the Ash Guardian spell. Although, maybe that doesn't sound like a good idea to you after this. I do have a staff I could give you instead, if you think the Ash Guardian spell is too risky.
I'll take the spell.
All right. But remember, don't cast this without a heart stone. Otherwise, the Guardian will attack everyone, including you.
Tell me about the... yeah, it's fine.
That's right. Don't be like me and have to learn the hard way. Here's the spell tome and a heartstone so you can try it safely.
Right. So, what went wrong with your Ash Guardian spell exactly?
Oh, it turns out that the spell requires a heartstone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heartstone, it attacks anything in sight.
And tell me about a heartstone exactly.
Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago.
Probably. Okay, goodbye. Well, the Ash Guardian is dead.
I'm still waiting for that ash sample from an ash spawn.
Okay, then. I was gonna jump down there before I realized that might be a bad idea. Yes, I don't know what that explosion sound was, nor do I care. Let's get the hell out. Alright, guys, we need to go find an ash spawn and kill it. Hopefully. Or, you know, actually find an ash spawn corpse and use the extractor. One of the possibilities, we'll see. Point is, there's a lot to do here in not Morrowind. Ashen pods, sure. Lot of ash everything. That's what this place is called. It's called Ash Everything. We've already looted a lot of things, but I'm noticing a distinct lack of ash spawn corpses, which we're gonna have to look for. Yes. Should be fine. Ah, there's an ash spawn corpse. Extract it. Glorious. Can we extract more? Let me look for ash. Oh, it's just a generic sample. Okay, I thought maybe it was a usable item and I could extract as much as I want. The answer is no. No, you can't. Let's go talk to Neloth. That was easier than it should have been. Okay. Heartstone. I've never seen that before. Certainly not with Luca's pickaxe and elemental fury. I'll mind out. Oh, they have way too much Skythcraw. Come to think of it. A lot of Tamarut as well. Let's go. Yes. God, that Silt Strider is very loud. The loud Strider. Did you know there's a person over here who sells you a Nyx Hound if you have the terrible Creation Club microtransaction installed? Yeah, at this camp here. Still pretty terrible. He's not even voice acted for those lines, which is great. There you go. So this is a Silt Strider. Yay. Hello.
From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a Silt Strider before.
You said the Creation Club isn't completely terrible. The problem is, other than Train Wiz's puzzle dungeon, everything that it does has been done better by mods prior to its inclusion in the Creation Club. That's the problem. Meaning that it's lazy and bad. Because if you're a professional, you should rise to professional quality standards and, you know, actually do something better than the mods. But that's just my opinion. Train Wiz's puzzle dungeon is good, though. It has some bugs, but it's good. Now then, hello. Tell me, what is it?
This is Dusty. I personally trained her from a lava. Feels like a lifetime ago now. She hasn't been in traveling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let her go off on her own, but she insists on staying here.
Yes. Yes. How did you survive out here?
We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. It's the least I can do for her. Every once in a while, a local makes it out here, although they usually just want to catch a glimpse of Dusty. Silt Striders are pretty rare now.
I see. Tell me more about Silt Striders.
What would you like to know?
I was gonna say, what were they used for?
Mostly for transporting goods and people. They were pretty commonplace in Morrowind, but that was ages ago. A Silt Strider carapace is so strong, it can withstand the harshest of weather. Even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Molag Armor region were said to barely make a dent in them. Of course, that's all ash now.
Right. Why are they so rare?
The blast from the volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt Strider cocoons are pretty tough.
And bye.
All right.
You said you trade. What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Take a look. So... well, I'll take the Kwama Curdle. Yeah. So yeah, I had a couple useful things, I suppose. There you go. I got him coin. Okay, well, now that we've done all that, we need to return to Master Neloth and give him the Ash Spawn sample. So maybe he gives us something other interesting. Oh, other interesting things to do, maybe. I'm also looking for extra moss. Regular moss, I have tons of. The stuff from Skyrim, but the moss from Solstheim, on the other hand, is pretty rare. I've been trying to collect as much of it as possible. But, you know. Let me see here.
Thank you, Master. It's all because of your brilliant teaching.
Don't think your false flattery will work on me, Talvis. You're still going to give me that skin sample.
Yes, Master.
Skin sample.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? Until
Have you
next
seen
time.
Verona? I'm hungry.
No, I haven't seen her.
Well, find her. Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some canis root tea.
I see. Of course, Master Neloth, as you command. Sarcastically speaking.
Finally, someone who recognizes my importance around here.
Oh, by the way, I have the ash sample.
Well done. Here are some septums for your troubles. If you come back in a day or two, I should have the spell worked out. You can buy it from Talvis.
All right. Well, that's that. The ash spawn extractor, I can make a, what do you call it? A replica for the museum. Should probably do that soon.
Where did I put... oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when he says he'll have it worked out in a couple days...
He never sleeps. I don't know how he does it, but he never rests for even a moment.
What he actually means is the vendor will be restocked with the new spell. But, he's already restocked because I never talked to him. All right, let's grab the Ash Spawn spell, along with the Ash Shell, target that failed to resist are immobilized, and Ash Rune, where the target gets immobilized. Excellent. That's all good stuff. Thanks. Tell me, have you seen Verona, by chance?
Yes. Not recently. Neloth keeps me very busy with spell research. Ask Alenia. She and Verona seem to be quite friendly.
Okay. So, let's go down. Bam. Yeah. But yeah, the Creation Club is mostly to sell Fading Signal backpacks in Fallout 4. That's the sad part. I mean, don't get me wrong, Fading Signal, like, absolutely deserves to have, to be paid for his work because he's always made quality assets. But the point is that the Creation Club is more geared toward, selling microtransactions and not actually providing quality content. It's unfortunate, to say the least, because I don't know. I still have a moral problem with people selling microtransactions in a full-priced game. Or not even a full-price game, but a game that you buy, right? Like, if Elder Scrolls Online were a free-to-play game, I wouldn't care that they had a crown store, and I would still complain about the loot boxes, because loot boxes are predatory gambling mechanics. But I wouldn't care about the crown store nearly as much if it were a free-to-play game. likewise, they could have made Skyrim and Fallout 4 free-to-play games when they added the Creation Club, but they didn't. They just wanted recurring income, which is absolutely nuts. You know that a different game, Two Worlds 2, added microtransactions after its release, and they were crucified by their community. Yeah, they wanted passive income. But the Creation Club is like, hey, we're gonna help mod makers, yes, along with the subscription model. It's true. It's true. I mean, I'm a hypocrite, so I do pay for ESO Plus and Fallout First whenever I get the need to play those games. But no, it's the quality of Creation Club content is very low, and it's very clear it's all just kind of slapped together for the price. Yes. Buy the game, pay the subscription, still has microtransactions. Bingo! And that's a problem. Anyway, let's find Verona. Yes, it just says find Verona. You notice there's no indicator? She's up around here-ish somewhere, I think. No big deal. We're actually gonna go have a chit-chat. Oh, interesting. Nothing there. Okay. Let's go ask her friend where she might be. I mean, if I wanted...
Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable.
Right. If I wanted extended stories in Skyrim, I would go with, I don't know, Vigilant, Beyond Reach, Forgotten City, you know. Substantial content. You know, if they had actually paid some of these mod authors to actually polish up their content and sell them as actual DLCs, I know that a lot of people in the mod community would go, "Ree!" But I personally would appreciate it. It brings us back to Doom, specifically if we go over here to what's it called? Final Doom? Final Doom. These are paid mods, essentially. They are these third-party studios, which are tiny. Absolutely tiny. And they, yeah, I don't know. I just, I appreciate, like, id Software's original intention of, we are going to hire these small studios, these practically non-existent studios that were formed specifically to make these, to make, say, Desolation of Eternity for Quake, or Hypnotic for Quake. You know, things that practically no one's heard about, but are actually a part of the game. They're, you know, they were paid mods, essentially. And they were quite well done. That's how you should do it, is you should commission works. And you said, do you think Indoril should have a price? If you fix its crashing, yes. You think Final Doom is vastly superior to Doom 2? I'd argue that, yeah. I am a huge fan of the Ultimate Doom, right? But Doom 2, other than a few standout maps, I honestly don't care for it nearly as much as the Ultimate Doom. So that's what I'm trying to say, is like commissioning these studios to make actual content for the, like, official content for the game, and then, you know, just occasionally consulting with them to make sure it's canon. I'd be on board with that. But the idea of selling these little piecemeal microtransactions that aren't even of as good quality as, you know, actual mods. No. How would I feel about a subscription service? That would be terrible. I want to own my games. If you want something like ESO Plus, that's an MMO. That's a live service, right? Trying to turn Skyrim into a live service, trying to turn a single-player game into a live service is a terrible fucking idea. If you want to have a live service, make it a live service from the onset, and then sell expansion packs for it. If you want a game to be a live service and then you sell a subscription fee to it, sure. Like, I don't actually have anything against live services, despite, you know, everyone reeing about that too. I'm gonna say I play Path of Exile, Warframe, Sea of Thieves. These are all, you know, Deep Rock Galactic. These are all live services. Elite Dangerous is a live service. I enjoy all of them. So, you have a feeling live service single-player games are in our future? Yes, and I will complain about that and say that it is unfortunate at the least, and remind people that other games, before this was normalized, before this was normalized and people started accepting it, we should really, you know, push back against it, for sure. Yes, Ubisoft has been pushing for it as well. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't make additional content for the game after its release and sell that content. I'm fine with that, as long as it's substantial content that is worth the purchase price. However, having them be microtransactions in the game itself that is a single-player experience, that's disgusting, in my opinion. I've mentioned this earlier, but I love the idea of, say, someone creating a Daggerfall-like world, and then saying, okay, look, we only have this region, but give us another 6 to 12 months, and we'll have the next region out for you to explore. And, you know, just, you can buy it for the low price of, say, $10, $20. Like, okay. Like, I'm actually fine with that, provided that the base game is a complete experience with its own main quest and story. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that kind of business model. Yes. That voice your opinion with your wallet, that's cute. That's very cute. Now, as for myself, I get to be a hypocrite and showcase what I consider to be bad things from time to time, because I profit off them greatly. Anyway, let me see here. Don't you have any standards? Yeah. That boycotts don't work. Boycotts do actually work if you can actually get people to enact them. However, the vast majority of boycotts are all a vocal minority being loud about it, and the majority ignoring that vocal minority. If it turns out the angry people are a tiny fraction of the overall base, then no, it doesn't work. However, correct, Battlefield 5 showed us that, oh, I don't like the thing that you're making. Okay, well, I guess we won't buy it then. Sales all-time low, CEO in trouble. Oh no, if you don't like it, don't buy our game. Fair enough, we won't. And yeah, so you say boycotts don't work. I'd argue they do absolutely work when they are actually executed. When someone reads about something really, really loud, and they're the only person reading, or there's like a group of 12 people who are angry about this thing, and they're all making videos. So you see, like, say each angry person, say there are 12 angry people, and each angry person made 3 videos. So you end up with tons and tons of videos, right? And you think, God, there are so many people angry about this thing. And then it turns out that, 40,000 people purchased the product because they didn't give a shit what those 12 people who each made 3 videos said. Now then, blow those numbers up a bit. Say 200 people were angry, and, 1 million people were purchasing it anyway. So, yeah, I actually have not played Cyberpunk yet. I went ahead and I installed it. Someone purchased it for me, but I installed it. And every time I look at the patches, I'm thinking, let's wait another patch. Let's wait 1 or 2 more patches. Yeah, let them fix this thing up before I even touch it. And so far, I'm pretty happy with my decision not to touch it yet. Kind of like my decision not to watch Star Trek Discovery after the first 2 episodes, where people saying, it gets better, it gets better. So you see, now you say I'll be waiting a while, but you're acting like I'm not doing anything during that time. Whereas, I have video games to fucking play. So what exactly how is my life diminished for not having Cyberpunk in my life right now? You told people not to pre-order Cyberpunk 2077 or buy it on launch? Yes. I mean, I wasn't going to buy it, and then someone bought it for me, so I'm just like, sure, I'll go, okay, whatever. And I thought about playing it. And that was that. So. Alright, let's go. Hello.
I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
Have you seen Verona?
She left for Raven Rock hours ago. She promised to bring me back some fresh blisterwort.
Did the person who bought it for you think I'd be playing it within a week of when I received it? I told them, hey, I might not be playing it for a while. Like, at the absolute earliest, it's going to be like a week or 2. That's at the absolute earliest, if at all. And I'm like, who cares? Just take it. And so that was that. I installed it. I made sure that it ran on my PC. I'm like, okay. I did the absolute bare minimum. Now, let's see here. I think that Cyberpunk 2077 tries to do too many things at once. And that's its problem. Okay. Verona is up north near the Bloodied Grove.
To Raven Rock all the time. I'm sure she's fine.
I'm sure she's fine. You don't care if I steal this Nemera's rot, do you?
Another wanderer. I suppose you'll be wanting potions, just like the others.
Another wanderer here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Does that mean you have Cyberpunk running on Linux? Cyberpunk runs perfectly well. Perfectly well, as it does on Windows. In Linux, provided you have an AMD card. I have an NVIDIA card. Some people refer to it as no video because of its proprietary drivers. Let me see here. Let me pull this up here.
bad because NVIDIA tries to sell chips, a lot of chips into the Android market. And NVIDIA has been the single worst company we've ever dealt with. So NVIDIA, fuck you.
Yeah. I have NVIDIA specifically for NVENC, the NVIDIA encoder. Yes. Which lets me do live streams without using a good chunk of my CPU. The majority of the live stream encoding is on a little corner of the graphics card. Barely impacts performance in games at all. If at all. So, yeah. That's the only reason I have NVIDIA at this point. Ash spawn emulators. We summoned our minions to fight these ash spawn. We're actually gonna back off for just a second and use Dragon Rend. Don't I have a dual monitor setup? I have a 3 monitor setup. Over here, I got a television with web browser / Twitch chat. In the middle, I got my video gam. On the side here, I got my broadcast software, as well as my Discord and a couple other things. So I have a 3 monitor setup, yes. You tried Linux and it worked choppy. I don't have SLI. I have a single card. Let me pull up my information for you so that whoops. I hit the wrong button. I went to Device Manager instead of Info Center. There we go. So this is my system details. It's pretty simple. But I did need to go into Server X settings and mess around with compositing pipeline a little. So, yeah. The middle needs to be running compositing pipeline. The other two can do whatever the hell they want. Yep. Yeah, I don't use SLI and I have no real issues. That's it. Thoughts on the Final Fantasy VII Remake? It's good until it's not. I would argue that it is the best Final Fantasy experience until it's not. At this imaginary point, it suddenly drops off and becomes terrible Kingdom Hearts. And I think most people know the point in the game at which that happens. Up until then, it's my favorite Final Fantasy experience, period. It's kind of like Xenogears, in the sense that Xenogears would be my favorite video game of all time if the second disc weren't horrible. But alas, Chrono Trigger takes the throne as my favorite video game of all time because Xenogears' second disc is terrible. Likewise, Final Fantasy VII Remake would be my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. But alas, that ending, that last chunk is terrible. Let me see here. Legend of Dragoon? I haven't played that since it was new. Jeez. Let me see here. My favorite Final Fantasy game sits at Final Fantasy IV because Cecil starts off as a Dark Knight and then he goes through a personal character arc that changes him fundamentally. You know, he has to go through and deal with the fact that he's more or less responsible for the genocide of a people. And after he deals with that, he casts aside his Dark Knight armor and becomes a paladin.
What's a paladin?
Okay, so Let's get going. We gotta use dragon hide. Oh, not dragon rend, dragon hide. There we go. I'm thinking my followers can take care of the ash spawn, my minions specifically, but you know, we don't know for sure, and I'm gonna be extra careful. Well, Serraner's here, so everything should be fine.
This won't end well for you.
There's another. Is that just stuck in place? Oh yeah, he's alive. He's definitely alive. Good.
That'll teach you.
That definitely taught him. That definitely taught him. Let's grab the other things here. Very good, very good. Oh no, Verona! What happened to you? I'll take your steward's key. And you can keep your noble outfit, but I mean, we should technically... I'm not gonna let the good body go to waste. Let's get our scalpel out and start harvesting. Yes, our character is indeed a monster. So, extract blood, heart, flesh. Good. I think we're clear. Let's get going. So we're gonna go mention that she's dead. This all happens so close together. Everything's squished together. I don't like that very much. That is one thing Blood Moon did. It had space to breathe between, you know, set pieces. Elder Scrolls 3 did Solstheim better. Then again, we have Miraak, who, yikes. Miraak is disgusting. Let's go to the Pit of Sorrow really quick. There's fan fiction mod. Yes, horn there. It's a fan fiction mod called the Pit of Sorrow, okay? And this best expresses what is wrong with Miraak. It's in the context of Elder Scrolls lore, Miraak is bad fan fiction. Here we go.
Long ago at the beginning of time, I was the first and the strongest of the Daedra princes. The Daedra all bowed to me.
That basically sums it up. If that sounds like Jiggalag, that's because it is. Because Jiggalag isn't a creative idea. And long ago at the beginning of time, I was the first and the strongest of the Dragonborns. Yes. It's Alicia's the first Dragonborn. Fuck off, Miraak. Everything about your writing is terrible, except your interactions with Himoris Mora, which is interesting. And I would have loved to see your concept executed well. Unfortunately, your concept was not executed well, and so I mock you every time I have the opportunity. Let's go talk to Neloth. Master Wizard. Hey. Rumarin, what are you doing?
That whole thing with the standing stone was very odd. I'd just as soon forget about it. One day I will inherit his power. It will all be mine. Mark my words.
This man will die. This man will die long before Neloth.
Friendly face around here? Everyone else can be so grumpy.
Yeah.
Have you found Verona yet? I could really use some tea.
She's dead.
Dead? Well, that's annoying. How did she die?
Ash spawn attack.
There are more and more of those things showing up around here lately. Oh, I suppose you'll have to find me a new steward. Try Raven Rock. They are in awe of me there. I'm sure almost anyone would be willing to serve me.
Right. What kind of person should I look for? What's in it for me?
So, gaining the favor of a Telvanni wizard isn't enough. I suppose I'll have to pay you.
Yes.
Heroes. They get greedier every century.
What person should I look for?
Excellent question.
Once word gets out, there will be a lot of people to choose from. Someone with a brilliant mind and a robust physique that is blindly obedient would be ideal. Oh, and they need to know how to brew tea. Ulves always waters it down.
I see. Well then...
don't take too long finding me a steward.
Yes. Okay. You hate the writing twist me all along, when there was no build-up, no foreshadowing. Oh, are you talking about the DLC, the Skyrim DLC for Elder Scrolls Online? Yeah, that was special. Actually, there was a lot of foreshadowing for that. So much that it's on the nose and actually offensive. Yeah. Right. Well, there's... Apparently I already got those clams. Wait, I hear something. And whatever I heard wasn't there. Interesting. So this bloody grove I've been to earlier is not what I needed after all. Let's keep going. Let's get back to Raven Rock. What time is it anyway? God, it's late. Let's just set up our tent right here. Yep. Just set up our tent. Rain's shelter. We have enough blood potions, so we should be fine for today. Sleep for 8 hours. Wake up in the morning, go to Raven Rock. Should be fine. We haven't quite dealt with Mirac yet, but we're dealing with all the local stuff, which is alright, I suppose. I mean, it's not... Oh, wait, what? Wait, I'm getting teleported back inside Rain Shelter. Oh, no. Well, so much for that. So much for that. I'm curious what set my position inside Rain Shelter. Must have been some kind of script lag or something. The king doing nothing about vampires was a big meanie. Deflects any claims that, yeah. Exactly. But my point is that, it's offensive to the player/reader/viewer that the foreshadowing was so on the nose with it. I should have known Svalgrim was a vampire the whole time. All right, so let's quick save here. Exactly where we were going to do it before. I want to see if Rain Shelter works or is it broken forever. I'm curious. And it might just be Solstheim that's breaking it. Who knows? Rain Shelter's functioning now, so, whatever hiccup that was is apparently gone. Yep. Made him do an evil cackle every time he left the room, yes. But my point is that it's, like, the Skyrim DLC is not good writing, which is unfortunate because... some of the Morrowind DLC, not in the main quest, but in the like side quests, are actually very well written. I'm not talking about the Scarlet Judge. That's just Batman, okay? That's just Vardenfell Batman. I'm talking about some of the side quests that are like the House Telvanni one, for example. Would you ever do What If Elder Scrolls Online was good? Well, I did What If Elder Scrolls Online was good. People are just offended by it because I suggest that they should tear it down and make a sandbox MMO. Where that's all of Tamriel, where you join up with various factions, and PvP happens between those factions. They really like their theme park MMO, and like I don't hate the theme park MMO. I just think it would have been, you know, like Tamriel itself, like all of the mainline Elder Scrolls games, are at their best when they're played like a sandbox game. So my argument is that you should make a sandbox MMO to go along with the sandbox gameplay of the Elder Scrolls. That's what I'm saying. Planet Side 2. Oh, God. If only... Well, Feast for Hoppers. Interesting. Nice. Look at this diamond rose gold circlet. Alright. It's morning.
We have come south to test our worth against the mighty Netch.
The mighty Netch, you say? They're here to test themselves against the mighty Netch. Yes. You've seen this before. I believe. Yes. Correct. I mentioned this. Parts of the Morrowind DLC, not the main quest, because the main quest of the Morrowind DLC is just fucking Morrowind, so it can go fuck off. The Clockwork City's good. I agree. I'm kind of annoyed that the Clockwork City is a zone. That's not a dungeon, despite it being a dungeon in Morrowind, and then it, simultaneously they turn Falkreath into a dungeon. That's fucking back-ass words. Other than that, yes. And Somerset's a lot of fun. Somerset is, unfortunately, the main villains of Somerset are Saturday morning cartoon villains, and that bugs the crap out of me. We're the Court of Bedlam. We're evil. Yeah, I don't like that very much. Yeah. Let me see here. Anyway, yeah. Orsinium is the best content Elder Scrolls Online ever developed, and they have not ever been able to raise that up. You said the Clockwork City was always meant to be a city? Yes. Yes. It's just that it wasn't depicted quite as one. And so, we look at, there's a reason why it's supposed to be a city. It's called a city. I'm just saying that, I don't like how it was made as a zone, and I think that taking something from a previous game and making it into something it was not, while simultaneously taking something else, like Falkreath, and turning it into a dungeon, is back-asswards. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I wouldn't complain about it nearly as much if they hadn't released Falkreath around the same time as a dungeon. I have a lot of criticisms for these game developers. Let's put it like that. Now, what? But I mean, the Clockwork City is... how do I put this? There's a lot of people living in slums. There's some apostles that just seem to be doing their own thing. And there's a random section which is just straight up nocturnal mini zone, which it feels out of place. Yes. Let me see here. All right. Anyway, we were talking about the mighty Netch. Yes, the mighty Netch.
We have come south to test our worth against the mighty Netch. Will you join us? Luck will play no part today. We will earn our victory or return to the Allmaker. Never should have come here.
There you go. That's a train.
And only the brave dare to hunt them. Only the strong survive them. Come, test yourself against the beast with us. We all will share in the glory of the hunt.
It's you. You think you'll win the fight?
A warrior expects nothing, and therefore is ready for anything.
Right.
If our aim and our hearts are true, the Allmaker will grant us strength. If not, today is as good a day to die as any other. Either way, they will sing songs of our bravery around the campfires for many years.
I'm sure they will, for many years. That's your immortality. I'll join your hunt.
Well met, friend. May we all fight or die well.
I'm fine. Never should have come here. We're gonna kill the mighty Netch. Oh.
I always have these muscles. Ask me for directions so I can show them to you.
Right. The bull Netch has been defeated. Its Netch jelly is mine. Hello there.
The beast was strong, but we were stronger.
Yes.
It was a good hunt. Our victory will bring meat and bones to our people and glory to our families.
Wait.
They will sing
This has
stories of this day.
this has
They will
bones?
sing stories of this day.
They will sing stories of this day.
They will sing stories of this day. They will sing stories of this day.
Well, that's that, I suppose. They will sing stories of this day when I clunked the mighty Netch with a forwards power attack smite ability. If we go over here and we look at our one-handed, you can see we hit it with smite, meaning that it dealt 6 times critical damage. Additionally, we hit it with Toll the Bell. So, yes. Yes, bones to the Netches, apparently. Netch bones! I don't know why, but there we go. Okay. We have some things to do. It's early in the morning. We need to find a new steward.
If you need a ride back to the mainland, Gallon's the only way off this rock.
Or, you know, I could travel fast.
You can go where you please, but I'd say stay inside the bulwark.
Yes.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay, head to the Corner Club.
Right. The abandoned buildings, plural. I like how he's telling me that despite the fact that I have my own home here in Raven Rock. Geez, I don't even know what to say. We need to find a particular person here, a person of interest in Raven Rock itself, probably. Doesn't seem right. No, someone in Raven Rock. Let's go to the Corner Club. How nice. Coughing up his lung, I see. Yeah, well.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Yes, goodbye. Let's ask the barkeep. Hey, yeah.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
Okay. I like how you're singing about Skyrim stuff in an area that's not Skyrim. Glorious. Do you want to be the steward?
Are you nuts? Neloth is crazy. Or he talks to mud crabs.
Do you know anyone who might take the job?
It would have to be someone pretty desperate. You might ask my apprentice Drovis. Lately seems to be hard up for coin.
I see.
Watch yourself out there.
Let's go find Drovis.
Yes, sirrah.
Who are you?
Murgle doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
Where's Moogrel? I want to talk to him. You aren't Moogrel, you're just a patron. Right. Nothing here. Okay. Yes. The Bard thinks it's a century ago when they did own Skyrim. Yes. Sorry, when Skyrim owned Solstheim. Yeah, it was kind of reversed, wasn't it? Pretty pathetic, actually. But it's a crossover point, and that's the important thing. Drovis should be upstairs. Go have a chit-chat. Drovis!
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you.
Do you want to be the steward?
You mean leave Ravenrock for good? To go work for a crazed Telvanni wizard? Sure. Just let me get me things. On second thought, never mind. I can get new stuff.
You seem awfully eager.
Well, I've never been one to pass up an opportunity. Sorry to run, but I'm off to my new job.
Yes. Okay, then.
What are you gawking at?
There we go. I'm looking for the sea tiger.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you doing here?
Look, I'm here to do a job, and that's it. You stick to your business, and we'll both be fine.
Let's see. Just tell me what's going on.
That's not going to happen.
You had your chance.
Whatever you say. Looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. Just keep it quiet.
And investigate. Okay, well, I'm not going to investigate right now. Investigate the scene. That's a song. For just a second, he's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Keep moving.
I have a feeling Moogrel. It has something to do with Moogrel, the bastard here. Yeah, maybe we had some raw ash yam. No big deal. We can get the hell out. Come on. No more sneaks. Let's figure out what we need to do. Could have sworn there was something else. Oh, let's just follow this guy.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the ground. Ash spawn like to spring up from nowhere.
All right, that's fine. So he's going somewhere. We'll just kind of find him later, I suppose. Let's report back to Neloth and mention that the steward is ready. That should perk him up a bit. Then we do need to actually find the person, whoever Intel Mithrin needs to receive the letter. And if we can't give the letter to someone, we'll just be sad and move along. Ashiam for, yeah, just in the ground. Just an Ashiam. Maybe there's something a little different there, but whatever. Okay. Looks like a Red Ring Guard fighting Ash Hoppers. Oh yeah, Ash Hoppers. That's a thing. Let's clunk it. Oh god. What did you do? Did you just paralyze the Red Ring Guard? Damn. That's kind of crazy.
Ran away, I guess.
Oh yeah, it ran away all right.
Back off.
You guys are so angry all the time. I mean, it's fine. We're just gonna run back over to Tel Mithrin and get that done. You know what? We need Netch Jelly for our quest, so I think these Netches are gonna go. Let's do it. Yeah, this little family of Netches. It's kind of funny that Betty Netches are supposed to be more powerful than Bull Netches. Up. A quick save it here, just in case we die a horrible death doing melee to this Netch. Yes, we're here to face the mighty Netch. Good. I think the baby... No, the baby Netch is definitely angry. Well, that is enough Netch jelly to finish the quest, so... That is something we will have to do. Oh, goodness. I'm looking at this thing, and I'm thinking it's going to aggro on us. It already is aggroed, so... Makes me want to use some sort of ability to pull it over here. Though I don't know if I can. I'll just go ahead and kill it from a distance. Just kidding. Ha, 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 ha. There we go. Netch jelly. Most excellent. Yeah, it's ranged poison attack, but they randomly lost it in Skyrim, exactly. Well, actually, these Netches aren't very healthy. Yes. I can think of so many excuses for it, but they did randomly lose their ranged poison attack. Which is a bit silly. I did think that the fact that they could spit poison almost endlessly was a bit crazy, though. Wait, what is that? Is that a Cryomancer versus a... Hold on. Who are you exactly? Are you... Oh, an Ash Spawn versus the Apprentice. Okay. Yes, it is. The last of them. How you doing?
He never sleeps. I don't know how he does it, but he never rests for even a moment.
Yeah, he's probably made a pact with a Daedra. If I suspect that's... He doesn't need to sleep or anything, then he probably made a pact with a Daedra. And he just kind of can live forever until the terms of the contract are up, and then the Daedra comes for his soul. Alternatively, someone enterprising could kill that Daedra, and that would break the immortality he has. But who knows? That's just my random thought. You know, originally demon contracts weren't a thing in the Elder Scrolls, but then ESO had to make a Telvanni lady do it. So it's like, well, fuck. Okay, then. So apparently, you know, demon contracts being what they are in other fantasy worlds, just insert it into ESO. That's fine. Okay. Grab harvest, harvest, harvest. Yes. Good stuff. I don't hate it that they did that, mind you. I just, you know, was like, well, technically Tamriel seems to be a bit different from how its Daedra work, from demons of other universes, blah, blah, blah. Nope, nope, nope. They're the same. Don't worry about it. What do you mean when a demon dies, it just reforms in the 9 hells? That's a devil, sorry. Devil. Devil, not demon. Devil. Okay. How are you doing? You getting along here?
Neloth is a real taskmaster. And for tea. The thrice damn tea. I think I'll ever learn to make it properly.
I see.
Until next time.
Yes. Up we go. Oh no! Just kidding. I'm survived. What do you mean the demons just respawn in the warp every day? Neloth!
Back so soon?
I found your new steward.
That Drovus man? I suppose he'll do. He makes dreadful Canis root tea, though. but I should be grateful. Here, take this for your efforts. Oh, and you may use my staff enchanter if you want.
Bam! So we can now use the staff enchanter that I already have access to because of, because Arian made one as well. So, yep. That's it. Oh, great. This is what I thought, isn't it? Well, Neloth? Yes, I touched a basket, okay? Are y'all ready? It's time. Ink seeds. Oh no.
If you're going to be up here, stay out of my way.
Museum item obtained. Well. We read a book. Damn shame. Damn shame. Font of Magicu. Yeah, the scry says there. I say here. Need to yol my way over there. Let's see. That should do it. Oh no. It's a high seeker. Stop it. Stop spitting at me. Lose all your magic and die. Okay, maybe I'm out of magic. My bad. What you got? Necroplague, Ancestor Moth, Brazen Darkness, Magic of Void. Okay, nothing special then. Yellow Book of Riddles. Oh god, why is my health... Why, what? Oh, I was hit by some sort of poison. That's fine, I suppose. Oh, it's another chapter. Was I supposed to trigger something in the level to make a bridge come across here? I think I was. I suspect that I wasn't supposed to cheat my way through that. Wait. You mean using in-game mechanics is cheating? More or less, yes. Well, I don't need either of those. And that was that. That just... Yeah, I'm just gonna wold my way over there again. Good. The black books are canonically doujinshis. Oh no. I mean, there are some straight up good doujinshis. The problem is the vast majority of them are porn. Yes. Oh, chapter 2 is this way. Hold on. Aha, pod. Counting the scrolls? Really? That belongs in a museum. Okay. Yep, we got a museum book right off the bat. Looks good. Chapter 2. The black books are supposed to drive people insane and then claim their souls. Just being in possession of one is supposed to drive you nuts. Most people don't go inside them, so it's kind of funny that that's, you know, as the baby born, you have the special ability to go inside them. Being that you're a Morris Mora's favorite for now. Damn. I want to know which one's which. They seem to drop remains, which is interesting. The old ways. Yeah, you don't seem to be much of a melee enemy, do you, Seeker? Oh, last king of the Aliates. Fire and Faith. And Unbound Fire, nice. Soul Gem. More rune books. Sure. Double checking. See if I missed anything. Nope. I mean, here's the thing. The dragon blood allows you to see more than lesser men. That was established in, like, Elder Scrolls 4. So I suppose it gives you fortitude against the crazies. Now, as far as the actual the going crazy part, I mean, Oblivion, like, the main people very often went and told me that you shouldn't have just been arbitrarily chosen to be Sheogorath, blah 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 blah. It doesn't make any sense. It's very very fan fiction-y. You know how you're suddenly you know, you can suddenly become Daedric Prince of Madness from being a normal person. But the reality is, your character in Oblivion was fucking nuts from the beginning. There was a portal to hell in front of a destroyed town, and you just charged right in. Your character was nuts from the beginning. That's all I gotta say. There we go. No! I have to back up. Okay. This is going to expand outward like this, and I just need to jump it. I like this decent level of platforming. But yes, your character does know the fine for necrophilia. That's actually canon. Now, I normally actually argue that Elder Scrolls canon is inferior and bad. But, hold on. Let me go ahead and do this right here. Ahem.
What can I do for you? I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire.
I can't go back to Morrowind. Look at her eyes, by the way. But yeah, I can't go back to Morrowind.
By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
Okay. Excuse me, I have no idea. Or, is it the first offense?
Let's assume... no.
Then it's at least 500 gold.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind, thanks.
There you go. All right. Why does your character even know that? That's a very good question. Oh no. I hear a thing stomping around. I'm gonna ignore it though. Conjure Seeker. Am I floating? I feel like I'm floating. I am floating, okay? Like the ground is not solid here. Sorry, there's an invisible floor above the ground. It's bizarre. Oh my goodness, poisoning the hunt. Okay, yes. The posting of the hunt, sorry. Master robes, we'll take them. Yes. You know, one of my favorite things is the alternate start mod for Oblivion, okay? The alternate start mod lets you just go start wherever you want. Then at a random point in time, you will be contacted by a prophet. The prophet tells you that in 3 days, a terrible disaster will befall the Empire. And you absolutely have to take action. And if you go to see him, he'll basically say, I need to teleport you into a jail cell where the Emperor will meet you. And, you'll be like, that's fucking nuts. And you just walk away. You just say, no, go away, right? If you say no and you do not get teleported into that jail cell, the Oblivion Crisis will start, the Emperor will die, and you will have played the game for like 10 levels or so before this happens. So you'll have played a lot of the game's content. But then, on the road to Wayne Priory, you will find a corpse of Bendu Olo, the default player character. You will find his corpse on the road with the Amulet of Kings. And a letter introducing himself as the, the chosen of Uriel Septim, blah, 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 blah. Like, basically introducing yourself to Joffrey. And so you can take that note and the amulet and pretend to be Bendu Olo, the person who the Emperor actually met in the jail cell, if you want to. Otherwise, the corpse can just rot and the Oblivion Crisis will still rage on and you don't give a shit. But I like that tie-in a lot. Because it's just the default player character and you're like, maybe I don't want to right now. But they give you an in where you can pretend to be that person. You're just this nuts, you're not the legend, you're not the person the Emperor saw in his dreams. You're just some nuts, insane person who just arbitrarily decides to pretend to be the Emperor's chosen. And I thought that was really neat because it blends well with the rest of the game. Yes. What bothers you about the Shivering Isles questline is completing it doesn't have any effect on the main quest? I think becoming Sheogoth will allow you to invade and earn yourself? No, I don't think so. Although I would have liked to see, you becoming Sheogoth having an impact on the final fight. Daedric Prince of Madness versus Daedric Lord of Domination. Here we go. It would be really fucking dumb. Imagine wabba-jacking Mehrunes Dagon in the Temple of the One. And just have him shrink every time you wabba-jack him until he's small enough where you can actually fight him on the ground as like a normal person. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and quote Mehrunes Dagon here.
Mistakes have been made.
Okay, one more time.
Mistakes have been made.
Yes. All right. Let's have a look around a bit. Is that it's Chim? Is that Chim? I'm looking at that name. It's just the Amulet of Kings. Yeah, it's Peniel's death. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. For some reason, I was flashing back to the Elysian era stuff, and I was correct. What are your expectations for the Oblivion Gates in ESO? I mean, here's the thing. ESO starts pretty bad. Low quality content. But then they made Orsinium. The Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, and Orsinium. 3 of the best pieces of content the game has to offer. Then they made Morrowind, which is, if you ignore the terrible main quest, is actually pretty good. Then they made The Clockwork City, which, aside from my misgivings about how certain aspects of it were handled, I think it's really good. Then they made Somerset, which despite, you know, most of it being taken up by mountains that aren't accessible, and it looks like Summer France Island with, Summer France? Sorry. Disneyland France with false fronts. Like, I have criticisms about every, you know, piece of content, but it's fun. Like, Somerset was just fun, beginning to end. Then Elsewhere was terrible. And then the DLC after that, which was the Dragons whatever, that was better. And then Skyrim was terrible. And then people are telling me Markarth is better. But I'm like, yay. So my expectations are terrible, followed by better. I'm just expecting them to repeat themselves now. That's my expectations. I mean, if they want to do, like, actual Oblivion Gate, like, if they want to do Mehrunes Dagon-style Dreadland procedurally generated dungeons in ESO, I'm all for it. I don't think they will, but imagine that. These quick rush dungeons, which are like, almost like delves, okay? But imagine having, like, an Oblivion Gate open, and everyone rushes into it, and it's like a public dungeon. That would be fucking awesome. I don't think it's going to be that way, but I would love it. All right, chapter 3, here we go. Imagine having, like, periodic, temporary public dungeons that the game cycles through every once in a while. Oh, robes. I'm just saying, I would really appreciate that. I really would. They're trying to whip me. The bastards. I could probably do that. I could probably wound my way up there. Not going to. Yeah, Dagon Gates attack Tamriel. Suddenly 3 million adventurers flood in and kill everything in Oblivion. Well, that's what's supposed to happen. Remember, we had Mehrunes... we had the Fighters Guild mobilize hundreds of adventurers to take down the Dark Anchors. You know, Molag Bal flat out said, by the time you destroy the next anchor, this one will have returned. Like, you're running around zones, breaking Dark Anchors is actually canon to the fucking game. Molag Bal flat out tells you as much. Fool! Scores of anchors drop for every one you destroy. Kato, thanks for subscribing there. All right. Let's keep going. So, my concern is that the Oblivion Gates aren't going to be actual gates that you go into and wreck shit. My concern is that they are going to be a thing that appears, monsters come out, you kill the monsters, the gate goes away. That's my concern. Because we already had that with the Dark Anchors, Abyssal Pearls, Abyssal Geysers, and Harrow Storms, right? We already have that content already. I don't want that. I want delves or public dungeons that are temporary, that you dive into and beat the boss at the end, and then, you know, touch the sigil stone or whatever, or break the sigil stone, right? Because you don't want players fighting over who gets to the end first. Just break the sigil stone, and you know, that'll be that. Like, I'd appreciate that content. Really, I would. I'm just afraid they're gonna make it like Dark Anchor version 4. It worked 3 other times. Why not do it again? Not keen on that. Bridge is opening. I didn't need to open the bridge. Hello. Hi, Seeker. I'd like to fire breath you, please. Did I mention that I have supremely invested in fire breath to the point where I'm basically a god? Songs of Skyrim Revised. Nice. All right, that belongs in a museum. So the thing about my Yule is, if we go to my kind buff, I have 200% increased damage with shouts. Then we go to my speech skill, and I have 103% increased damage with shouts. And then I meditated on the fire within. At Parthenax helped me meditate on this. And my fire breath deals 25% more damage on top of the other buffs. That's why I can just yell at people and watch them disintegrate. I am truly the Dovahkiin, the...
Poor baby born, please don't cry anymore, 'cause your mommy is here, baby born, baby born. When baby born cries, she's thirsty. Let's give her a bottle, just like a real baby, she's wet her diaper. Baby born, baby born.
I mean, we already killed Alduin, so this is our victory lap, basically. As you can see, I can just yell at this thing until it dies. I can even do a dual attack. See? That's that. Your tra. Yes. We get the... I haven't eaten any Daedra Venom yet, have I? Let's go ahead and gulp some down. The Dovahkiin, yes. Yeah, let's have some of this. Paralysis. Ravage health. I guess that's it. Nothing major. Let's take a moment and I don't think you vote for kings. You'd be surprised. Very often, nobles would vote for a High Lord, and the High Lord would rule in the absence of a king. Usually during the time, they'd be called a Lord Protector or some stupid title like that. But what they're usually waiting for is for like an infant or something to come of age. Sometimes said infant is killed because the High Lord wants to stay in power. But yes, certain people can vote for kings, right? Aren't the nobles that run the country? Yes. All right, so let me tell you a little something about revolutions in the real world. So you get this idea of a bunch of peasants storming the palace, right? And overthrowing the evil dictator. What's actually happening, because in a real dictatorship, aka kingdom, the military would just kill the crap out of those peasants if they tried that, right? But if the court of nobles decided that the king needs replacing because he's stupid and needs to be replaced, you know, what they'll do is they will have the military step aside and let the peasants storm the palace. And the peasants, they feel so great and empowered that they've overthrown that bad king. And then the nobles just come in and say, okay, this guy's king now. He'll help you out. And for all of like 15 seconds, he's actually on the peasant's side before he kills off the people who wouldn't help him, you know, or wouldn't stay loyal to him, I should say, and ends up a worse dictator than the previous one. Yes. But the only time that the peasants actually get to storm the palace is when the court is replacing the king. Alright. Let's go this way. But yes. So for the, what? I'm gonna, oh, hello. Let's clunk them. We clunked them good. Ooh, nice. Chords of Madness. I needed that. So many museum books here. People say Perrier's the weakest prince, but there's no evidence about that. There's just people saying it. There's been no evidence whether he is the weakest prince or not. To quote some Elder Scrolls NPCs, that's just talk. All right. Such knowledge, yeah. Such generic milquetoast historical knowledge, yes. All right. Good, good, good. Uh-oh. Political buzzword. That won't fly. I can shout better than you can. Whatever you're putting out, like mind beams or whatever. Yeah, I can shout better than those. Thanks, game. Anyway. My current expectations are that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to have a fun sandbox world for me to run around. Kind of like, whatchamacallit, Fallout 76, right? Yeah. Yeah, Fallout 76. That is my level of expectation. I also, I have a hunch, and again, do not quote this as prophecy, because I might be completely off base here. This is an unsubstantiated, instinctual thing here. What I'm trying to say is, I suspect that Todd Howard is working on, Starfield as the 10th planet he was never able to make, right? I actually think that, he mentioned on the IBM Google group, IBM message group in the past, that he wanted to make this space RPG. And this was back in the early 2000s, like 2000, 2001. He said he wanted to make a space RPG. He, unfortunately, never got to do that. And so I think this is going to be his last hurrah. I think this is going to be the game he wanted to make. And once he's got this out of his system, I suspect he's going to retire. You see, he's been paid a lot of money, according to what people say. Whether this is true or not, rip-de-doo. But he's been paid a lot of money due to the buyout, Microsoft buyout. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying is, I suspect that this is going to be his last game, and then Elder Scrolls 6 will go on to Emil or whoever. Again, it's just a gut feeling. I have no evidence to support it whatsoever, and I'll be absolutely fine with being wrong on it, okay? Like, I'm absolutely fine with being wrong about it. Now, as far as, you're saying that Elder Scrolls 6 will be woke, I actually would be fine with them going and being like, hey, look, that slavery thing you got going on in Morrowind, we gotta get rid of that. Or these people have been chained. They're shapeshifters, right? They've been using magic to change their gender or whatever. Or like we're not having any of that. And like you can do shit in fantasy worlds. Like I'm okay with that, provided it's not too on the nose, That my problem is when they try to shove it up your nose and make it a 1-for-1, like how do I put this? The Thalmor just being straight up Nazis. That was disgusting, to be honest. Look at the Thalmor in Elder Scrolls Online, for example, and they are indeed the keepers of societal standards. Basically, they're the how do I put this? They are the ethics police, and that's that's a bit scary, right? But they aren't running around shouting Elven supremacy is the only truth to the Khajiit. Yes, they're called Thalmor in ESO. Yes. The Thalmor have been around as a historical preservation society for the longest time. My point, though, is that the Thalmor in Skyrim are just straight up Nazis, and that's bad. That's very bad. Elven supremacy is the only truth. Behold the future. Behold the Thalmor. Yeah, it's bad. So, what I'm getting at is when people say the game will be quote-unquote woke, I'm actually fine with them tackling political issues within Tamriel, provided they do it in a way that is believable for the setting. Now, as a fantasy world, you can transgender people with magic. You can you have the Khajiit and Argonians are constantly subjected to slavery, so you can do that. Like you can even have point is that there are ways to approach it within the fantasy world that works. However, there are people who don't care about the integrity of the fantasy world. They just want to tell their own stories, and those tend to be very bad and fan-fiction-y. So, no, I'm not afraid of what you call wokeness. I'm afraid of Bethesda's bad writing trying to accommodate wokeness. That's about it. Okay. Let's go. Where are we going? These are the different chapters. Okay, so that all leads to this area where I get... Ooh. That's a cute effect. The fact that it clips through materials is kind of bad, but hey, whatever. That works too. Well, remember that good writing does not make a good video game. And a good video game does not necessarily make good writing. Both can exist simultaneously. It is possible. It's just that very often you end up with, who's laughing now? Oblivion. Yikes. Grab this. No. Flunk it. Got him. Ooh. Yeah, Mass Effect 1's initial battle system was not very good. That's unfortunate, but true. Unfortunately, as Mass Effect improved as a video game, the writing went down the toilet. You will buy it because Microsoft need more money? Well, I'll buy it because I will, number one, probably have fun with it. And number two, I can stream it and make my money back. Anytime I have a anytime I have an inkling to start playing a game, but I think that it might be bad, I can just remind myself. I can make a video about that and make my money back. You know, so it's not that I will force myself to play a video game I don't want to play because of Mune, but I can justify bad purchases with Mune. There's a difference. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the area I went to earlier when I extended the bridge. Oh, well, Jeremy, it's not really, how do I put this? The, Elder Scrolls developers and the developers of some other video games, that's not all of them, but some other video games, don't necessarily see themselves as a AAA company, right? They aren't very money grubbing. They have ideas and they execute those ideas the best they can. And the publisher says, okay, look, all of those free plugins you wanted to make for Oblivion, look. The publisher, Microsoft and Sony, they're not going to let you, give those away for free. It turns out you're going to have to charge for those, right? And so, unfortunately, we're looking at the PC. We can't give those away for free on the people to the people on the PC because that would be unfair to the people who had to pay for it for the consoles. So we're going to have to charge everyone. And we're going to get most of the money, right? Yes, content for free? Exactly. It's hilarious. They charge companies to go through a certification process. And that means that they can't give these things away for free because they have to pay for their certification process. Now, you may be thinking, wait a second, certification process? Does that mean Cyberpunk 2077 had to go through a certification process? You bet your ass it did, and it failed. And they were told, you're going to fix that. And they said, okay, we'll fix it. And they didn't. And it still passed because it failed certification, but they let it go anyway. Yeah, they let it go anyway because they wanted money. Yes, indeed. They told them, you got to fix it before it comes out. They didn't say, you aren't certified. They said, you're certified, but you got to fix it. And they didn't.
Actualize. Synergy. Synergize. Growth. Profit.
I didn't mean to use the Groffit meme, actually. I was looking for the money meme. And, this is the one I was looking for.
You've got to have money.
Yes. Okay. Oh no. He shot at me and it hurt. He is destroyed. Flame Strike Scroll. Black Soul Gem, Ruined Book. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the sin. The desire for money, the lust for money, the gluttony, all of that are the sins attached to money. Money itself it tends to be a necessity for various reasons. We summoned our 2 Soul Cairn minions, and that thing nearly killed me. But please stop looking at me. You crazy spitty creature, you. Good. Bunk it! Good. The Vindicator has been killed. I noticed that they're called Vindicators, and it makes me think of the terrible ones from a certain Warcraft franchise. I'm gonna grab you. Please get grabbed. You're grabbed. You can't do anything. Quickly. Okay, he's no longer grabbed. To get him with this mace. Come on. We got him. Very good. Ooh. Go back to the barter system. We need to go back to simpler times before this newfangled technology ruined everything. Okay. We killed the Vindicators. Ooh. What's in the vessel? Confessions of a Skooma Eater, Dwarven Greatsword of Thunderbolts, some gems. Ooh, the Laurels. Take 33% less damage. Nice. That should be fine. Black Soul Gems, sure. Some books. That's fine with me. What's on the other side? Ash Spawn Summon. Don't I already have that? Hold on a second. Yeah, I already had an Ash Spawn Summon Tome. Damn shame. That'll have to go in the gallery. Which is fine. The Hidden Twilight. What do we get? Show me the truth. Alright, so. That is Mora's Agony. Summons a field of tentacles. So we can put tentacles all around a person. Alright. Freezes the target between Oblivion and Tamriel, making them immune to all damage. So in other words, I can just time someone at, like, time out for 30 seconds while I drink a potion. And then Mora's Boon. Fully restores your health, magicka, and stamina. So... I actually like Mora's Boon. I think I'm going to take that one. I don't like the idea of surrounding someone with tentacles. There we go. We've gained Mora's Boon. 2 soul stem.
My new steward is acceptable. If only he made better tea.
How you doing?
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
Is there a problem?
I've been having difficulties with my Heartstone experiments.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of the Briar Heart?
Yes, I have.
They are fierce warriors of the Forsworn tribes.
Mm-hmm.
They actually remove their own hearts and replace them with large briar seeds. It puts their life sparks in direct connection to the natural forces. I need you to examine one of them. Just investigate as much as you can. I'm going to put this memory trace spell on you, so you won't have to worry about taking notes. I doubt you could know what was important anyway.
How's Drovis working out?
The man makes a dreadful cup of Canis root tea. However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, were you fishing for a compliment or sign? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish.
Well, then, tell me, what do briar hearts have to do with heartstones?
Well, I'm hoping to do something similar. If I could connect a living being to the forces of the Red Mountain, well, that would be formidable.
True.
I've done some experiments in this area, but, well, my test subjects are far too fragile. I'm hoping to learn some of the briar heart techniques, their methods. I would venture out myself, but long voyages are dangerous and risks are precisely what people like you
Okay. Makes it. Where can I find a Briarheart warrior?
The Forsworn live in the hills on the western edge of Skyrim. From there, you're on your own. I'm given to understand that they are not difficult to find, if you gather my inference.
Said, why isn't Neloth as mean to you in this one? Probably because he's been more or less exiled from his homeland, has no support from anyone except for, you know, 2 Dunmer, basically. Like, 2 little peasants. He's alone. He doesn't have very much, like, he's at his low point, and he needs your help. He's apparently immortal. He doesn't even sleep, according to other people. So, I suppose he's being nice to you because he wants to take advantage of you? Possibly? Don't know. Why doesn't he just make a clone concubine like the other wizard? That's a very good question. I mean, Devaith Fear and his army of wives who were also his daughters, who were also his gender-swapped clones, was definitely an interesting character. Let's go.
Finally, I can get back to work.
Okay. Oh, that's the spell you wanted to put on me. Okay. I was confused there for a moment. Enchanting. Yes. Okay. Got it. Schematics. It was College of Winterhold correspondence. Nothing special. Hello.
And what might you need?
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Alright. Well, I suppose that's... I'm looking at that big bulb there. That's fine.
Brilliant teaching.
Don't think your false flattery will work on me, Talbis. You're still going to give me that skin sample.
Radio, we're leaving. Korean pornification of Skyrim. Obviously, you haven't seen other websites. Yeah, but no, I don't think anything of it, really. Now then, as far as again, it sounds like you've only seen a surface level. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But it's a video game, and it supports mods. Therefore, it will contain porn. It's that simple. All right. Well, that's that. I suppose we're supposed to go reach the Temple of Mirac. But I kind of want to slay the dragon instead. There's also a Skull Village over there. Quite a few things to do. Quite a few things to do. It exists, therefore there's porn. Oh, how'd you figure that out? Destroy the cliff race! It's a damn shame she had to die. A damn shame. Wait, there's enemies over there. Looks like an Atronach of some sort. What is this? Who is here? Oh, damn. A crazy spooky Spriggan.
You can't bewitch me, Spriggan. I'm only half an animal.
It's not dead yet.
Ran away.
It ran away?
Yes.
What are you talking about? It's right here. Those are the taproots I needed. Hello.
Teldrin Sero, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
I see. Well, you'll be at my service then.
It looks like you already have someone with you. If you want me to join, you'll have to part ways with them first.
Tell me about yourself.
Teldrin Sero, blade for hire. I'm worth every coin.
I see. Well, we'll speak later.
All right.
Yes. Mr. Sero. Very good. All right. Onwards. Wait, what's this shack? Shack looks weird. Ramshackle trading post. This trading post looks quite dead to me. Wait, what's this? That's Prayers to Bennett? Interesting. This book belongs in the museum. Excellent. We just got a museum book. Here in this random trading post. What's this note? Note about a meeting. Meet me here at midnight. Oh no. Something happens here at midnight. Well. Let's get ourselves ready. We're gonna wait until midnight. That'll bring us to 11:43. And something will happen when we reach midnight. Just pop. Nothing. Well, it's not midnight yet. Huh. I'm here. Well, I will grab this East Empire box there. East Empire Company pendant. You don't get the hate for a site that promotes everything except well, actually, I'm not going to get into this. Let's put it like this. It's a lot of what people consider morally wrong. Morally wrong. That's all we need to know. You don't get basic society. Sorry. I apologize for you not understanding how basic people work. Shows you haven't lived very long or observed very hard. What? Border Grove? Is it still intact? Yes, it's still intact. Okay. Hasn't respawned yet. Very good. Nothing we need. Yes, that's the point. You figured it out. You figured out what I was trying to tell you with the imagery. Okay, we gotta go up to the temple over here. Gonna go meet with a Mirak person. Dead dragon here, dead dragon there, dead dragon there, dead dragon there. So whoever this is has been killing a lot of dragons, right?
Our eyes once were blinded.
I'm sure they were. Can I free you from your curse by chance using my bend willpower? Wow, I can't bend will there.
Our hands once were idle.
Like Star Trek. That's an interesting assertion that I like Star Trek. That would be like saying I like Star Wars or I like Warcraft. But that hasn't been true in a long time. Because they kept putting out material for these things, and I stopped liking them. Wait, what? I must leave this place?
Isra, can you hear me? You must leave this place.
Really?
You there. What brings you to this place?
Why
Why are you
these
here?
things here too? Well, that's fantastic. I assume you'll be wanting to dive in and plunder it of its riches at some point, as per the usual?
Yes. Who are you exactly?
I am Freya of the Skull. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
Save them from what?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storn, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible.
Mirak tried to have me killed. Shut up, Rumarin!
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us.
Okay.
Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now.
I actually freed
We
the
need
tree
to find
stone.
a way into the temple below.
I already dealt with the tree stone. Oh, it opened itself up. Hilarious.
Who's there?
I knew it. Oh no. Damn. Barb, barb. I shall not fall.
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
I must not fail my people.
Yes. Your people? She just charged ahead for no reason. Let's go ahead and deal with this. No, we definitely don't want to activate it. That would be silly. Extract blood, heart, flesh. Let's grab that. Yep. Everything looks good. Next one is blood, heart, flesh. Yes. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, that's that, I think. We've finally arrived. She's waiting here for us.
The evil in this place must be rooted out.
So tell me about your people, Skull.
We have lived on Solstheim for many generations.
Mm-hmm.
Our people are tied to the land itself.
Okay.
We try to serve the All-Maker, to live in balance with nature, instead of exploiting it, as others would.
Right. So, what is the tree stone exactly?
It is an ancient stone of power, a connection to the All-Maker.
Of course.
It represents one of the aspects of nature, a part of the All-Maker's creation. There are other stones around Solstheim. I fear for what has happened to them.
I see. And you're here by yourself?
There are few of us left unaffected by this curse. My father, Storn, the shaman, protects them in the village. I fashioned an amulet to guard me against whatever has taken hold of the skull, but it is the only one of its kind. If I cannot find a way to save them, there is no hope for our people.
I see. Well, what do you know about Mirak?
His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
Here do we toil.
I see. Well then. So it shall be.
If anyone can help us now, it is you.
Okay, I'll believe that at another...
Where are you going? You would leave now, when we have yet to find what is at the heart of this?
I'm sure.
I cannot leave this unfinished. I must remain.
Of course you must. That's fine. That is A-okay. Well, I think we're done with Skyrim for right now.